Like that just
Make
happens.
it your signature.
It's not meant to be. It's like it, it's like an allergic reaction. Anyway, so like the three people who listen to this appreciate my new original
Suffering?
character and my suffering. My new brand new original character, do not steal on the screen.
We don't have a name yet.
We don't have a name. He doesn't need a name. He's too cool for a name.
Question, Lich, are you planning to read through all of my Immortal in one go?
No, not in one go. I don't think I could take it in one go.
Fair enough.
But yes, we're reading through the worst fan fiction ever written, just generally. I mean, Harry Potter fandom is bad, but like, this is worse, and I don't know if it's a troll, if it's not. Who knows? Who cares?
Never understood people that like shipped Draco and Hermione, or Draco and Harry. Like literally anyone who shipped Draco with anyone, cause just, ew.
I've read the first two books in Harry Potter series. I watched the first movie. I think it's garbage. I don't understand why people like it as much as they do. I think they just gaslit themselves into thinking it's good. Like, genuinely. They've just lied to
Draco
themselves
Malfoy.
over the years.
Draco Malfoy gets a very apt description in Harry Potter sequel, as played by Lauren Lopez, in which he goes, "My name is Draco Malfoy. I am a racist. I hate gingers and mudbloods. Also hate Gryffindor House, and my parents work for the man who killed your parents. Would you like to be my friend?"
I gotta listen to a Harry Potter musical. I
We
think,
gotta watch it because you've listened to it. Like I've queued it on.
yeah, I think that's the only way you get me to indulge in any sort of Harry Potter content, and only
Here's the
because
thing.
it's Team Star Kid. Or Star
Yeah,
Kid.
here's the thing. J.K. Rowling, I've assassinated her.
Ugh.
Death of the author. So now, the only canon of Harry Potter that exists is the Harry Potter series, as well as Harry Potter and the Methods of Rationality.
As well as my Immortal, unfortunately, but it's at least better than whatever J.K. Rowling wrote.
Fair enough.
I say, having not read past the first two chapters.
Well, then let's go.
Oh God. The author's notes oaths themselves are going to kill me. And I don't know whether to read this with a voice or not, because I don't think I can read these with a straight face.
I can read the author's notes if you want.
Re- it's just like fangs. I can't.
Special thanks, get it? Because I'm gothic. To my new GF, ew, not in that way, Raven Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with that story on spelling. You rock. Justin, you're the love of my depressing life. You rock too. MCR rocks.
Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven.
Dude, it was a very sudden change. But also, just this opening paragraph is so iconic and embedded into internet history.
The thing is, before I met you, like last year, I'd never heard of this, but probably because I hated Harry Potter for burning passion.
Probably because you like to live.
Probably because I like
Hi,
to
my
live.
name's Ebony. Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way.
Yeah,
My hair, how long?
no,
Ebony
I'm
black
gonna
hair.
read it. I'm reading it. You
No, I'm
you
sorry,
get to
it's
read
just
the author's notes.
quoting the shit. Yes.
That way you don't have to suffer as much as me.
Mm.
I mean, you get to listen to it, but you don't have to read it, so it's not as bad. Like, look, I still hate Harry Potter with a passion. I think it's because I hate Harry Potter and because I don't read fan fiction that I never heard of my Immortal. I have nothing against fan fiction, I just don't read it because
Oh, for
I
fan
don't read
fiction, I think it really shows like people's passion for certain parts of like the world
Yeah,
and
no. I
specific.
understand the appeal of it. I love it conceptually, since
Yeah,
I never read fan fiction.
and the thing is, especially since you don't often get any money from writing fan fiction, discounting 50 Shades and After and all that bullshit that was made into like movies and books. So you really get just people writing for the passion of the story. You don't get cash grabs and shit like that. Which yes ends up with like extremely uncurated stories, but it also ends up with just very intense and like thought out stories. And though I have to say I fucking hate the fact that After and 50 Shades exists, I also feel like I have read some stories that I feel like could be books if they weren't, fanfics and like pertaining to already existing intellectual property.
Sasha, I want you to know that I am willing to bash my head through a wall all to make your case fit a real case.
To what?
I'm willing to help you make your case fit into a playable case. When you get around to writing, I would love to like just try and make it a real thing.
I feel like I'd mostly just have to like draw evidence and I feel like
it's a lot of writing to do.
Yeah, but I'd also have like if I wanted to make it into a playable case, which I'm pretty sure you can do, is just that have to do a lot of very, very tedious subject.lol shit.
Or hear me out. Break into the game's code. ROM hacks
Oh
exist.
Lord.
ROM hacks exist for a reason. I'd be willing to figure it out just to make it a
Roy
thing.
is here.
Yes, anyways, that tangent aside. Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven. I want you to know that apostrophe in darkness makes me want to die.
That's what Ebony would have wanted.
That is not my usual, dying scream. What was that? That was like a sound effect out of Star Wars. It's like the Tatooine Raiders. Hi, Hi!
Please. Oh, no. Please, no.
You already know where it's going just from that hi alone.
Do not.
I will not.
Absolutely do not.
Absolutely do not. No. I would tear apart my throat doing that.
Shut?
I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
This is a mess.
Yeah, it is. It's called We're Putting Off the Inevitable.
Oh yeah, we're
Eventually,
like
I'm gonna have to
shying
finish.
away from the fate.
Eventually, I'm gonna have to finish that first paragraph.
It only gets worse after that first paragraph, so you know.
I know. I'm going to die. Alright. Crack my knuckles.
Third time's the charm. Come on, you can do it.
Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway, and I have long ebony black hair. That's how I got my name, with purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-back and icy blue eyes like limpid tears. There's a lot of people tell me that I look like Amy Lee.
If you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here.
I'm not related to Gerard Way, but I wish I was because he's a major fucking hottie. Yeah, I'm a vampire, but my teeth are all...
Why would you want to be related to him?
That's what I was thinking!
Like, what is this? Sweet Home Alabama? I thought Hogwarts was in fucking Britain.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Sweet Home Alabama.
That is actually a good song.
When the skies are so blue.
Alright.
Actually, I don't properly know how it goes.
Doesn't matter. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch, and I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17. I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell. I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic. I buy all my clothing there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it and black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowy and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. Preps have stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them. I realized I was just like the way I was talking and just leaned into it. I did it. I made it to the end of the first paragraph, and I'm not dead.
Oh, fuck. Ow, what was that?
Me moving my mic slightly, sorry.
Ow.
It's a very sensitive mic, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Hey, Ebony, he shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy. What's up, Draco? I asked. Nothing, he said shyly. But then I heard my friends call me. I had to go away.
Is it good? Please tell me, Fangs.
Chapter 2.
Ugh. Sorry.
Thanks to Bloody Tear 666 for helping me with the chapter. By the way, perhaps stop flaming my story, okay?
Next day I woke in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. My coffin was black ebony inside. It was hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took out my giant MCR t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead I put on... yes, of, not off. So I put on a black leather dress, pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings and my pierced ears, and put my hair in a kind of messy bun.
It would be interesting if she put her earrings on in her unpierced ears.
We're only on the second chapter. Help me! My friend Willow
Raven, this is you.
woke up and grinned at me. She flipped her long waist length, raven black hair with pink streaks over her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini fishnets and pointy high-heeled boots. She put on her makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner. OMFG, I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday, she said, excited.
Yeah, for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, so, I said, blushing. Do you like Draco? She asked, as when I was entering common rooms into Great Hall. No, I saw a fucking don't, I shouted. Yeah, right, she exclaimed. Just then, Draco walked up to me. Hi, he said. Hi, I replied flirtily. Guess what, he said. What, I asked. Well, good Arler having a concert in Hogsmeade, he told me. Oh my fucking god, I screamed. I love GC, they are my favorite band besides MCR. Well, do you want to go with me, he asked. I gasped. That's the end of page 1. How many more pages do we have to go?
Oh god, 14.
Oh.
Well, no, 13 because the first one was the intro.
Oh. Okay, it's not that bad. So maybe we might actually be able to get through in one sitting.
Maybe.
We're doing a speed run. Chapter 3.
Stop flamming the story. Stop flamming the story, prebs. Okay. Otherwise, thanks to the Gothic people for the good reviews. Thanks, Agent Raven. Oh yeah. By the way, I don't own this or the lyrics for good Charlotte.
Now yes.
The spelling mistakes.
Wait.
Just the horrible.
Why?
The horrible grammar.
No, the thing is, I understand that the Charlotte is just a typo as opposed to other spelling quirks, which for some reason just good Charlotte.
Good Charlotte.
Hey, bro, nice Charlotte.
Hey, nice Charlotte.
God damn it.
We're not gonna take this seriously. If we took this seriously at all, we'd be dead before after 1.
I don't. Yeah, we're not supposed to take it seriously, dude.
There's a reason I'm reading it the way I am. It's either I do that, or two other possible ways of reading it. Number 15.
No.
Or, hey, it's either I read it as Jack or I read it as Chills or I read it as the way I'm doing currently. Which is more preferable?
Just normal.
Okay, I can't stop myself from leaning into the nasally voice though. There's just it's just
I mean, you can do like funky voices, like just You know, at your own discretion, just do stuff.
Yes, I'm not gonna make you suffer, though. Alright. A night at a concert, I put my black blazer boots with high heels. Underneath some were red fishnets. I didn't put on a black leather mini dress with all this corset and stuff on the back and front. I put on matching fishnet on my arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. That's not straightening it. It's not straightening it.
You made it anime.
You don't style. You don't straighten your hair and then just style it immediately after. What's the point?
I'm sorry, I'm not good with hair care, dude. I wouldn't know. Also, you just don't understand the gothic ways.
Gothic.
Gothic. Gothic.
This is the way it's
Thick.
spelled sends me. Where does it send me? Straight to the hell freezer. That's where I'm going after this.
For blasphemy, yes.
I felt a little impressed then, so I slit one of my what the fuck?
Yeah, I told you.
It is.
I've warned you.
It is.
It's very nonchalant. Very.
This chapter 3. It's page 2. How? How does this happen? This is chapter 3. This is the second page.
What did you expect?
Not that. It's just. It's just the absurdity of this already. Have you read through this in full before?
The Internet Historian's summary of it, which is like,
It's
I
the
feel like
abridged
I think
version.
the Internet Historians is like the first half minus like some of the stuff, but the constant mention of wrist slitting is there.
It's just the abridged version. Got it. Well, this is no abridged
Kind of,
version.
yeah.
This is the full director's cut.
Yeah, fucking what's his name? What's his fucking name? The motherfucker that directed Lord of the Rings.
Tolkien.
Directed.
Oh, right, sorry, I'm dumb. I don't know who directed.
Is that like something? Jack. Hold on. Peter Jackson. Almost had it.
Peter Griffin.
No.
Hey, Tolkien.
A Tolkien.
So what were you gonna say?
Anyways. Yeah, fucking Peter Jackson, eat your heart out at the extended version.
This sucks already.
Anyways.
I don't know if I can go on. This is a mistake. We're 20 minutes in. We're 20 minutes in, and we're on chapter 3, and I can't take it. This is. Oh, this is
Mm.
dumb. This is bad. This is my idea, though. I opened this can of worms. I canned these worms.
Yep. Now these canned worms want attention.
I will not give them attention.
Well, you kind of have to.
Yeah, I guess.
For 13 more pages.
Yeah, I guess. Do you know any other infamously bad fanfiction?
I any particularly bad ones? I know one that kind of got famous for having over like hundreds and thousands of tags.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I know that
Didn't
one.
it like literally
Uh,
break AO3 briefly?
it did. That's why it's removed, and you can only see the tags that it had before on like fucking what's it
Screenshots.
called? On like yeah.
What was it even about?
But huh?
What was it even about?
It was kind of like originally it was just supposed to be a fic about of this there's like this series of books about like I think it was like based on like Chinese folklore, just a bunch of BL books, and one of them got really popular and it gained like a huge fandom, and so this was a fic based about that book. Then the author just kind of kept expanding with like adding additional like crossovers and different things. Like it was supposed to be like a series of shorts, I believe. Like, and then it just kind of went. Stop. And I think at one point people were just goading the author into adding more because it just kept going and the tags started getting more absurd, and it ended up involving like I think over like over 70 fandoms.
Wow.
Yes, and eventually the amount of tags that was on that fic was so fucking huge that they had to limit the amount of tags that anyone can use on their work ever, as well as I think that specific fic has been either like revamped and or taken down completely.
Reminds me of that, like one post about a guy making it so Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments have to have a limited deck size because he brought a 2,000 card deck.
I remember I saw like a meme, but like the cool part about it was just in the end the last phrase in that fucking story was just it's not about winning, it's about how many pages you add to the rule book.
Yes. Sometimes that's what it's really about. Sometimes that's what our D&D campaign's about, seeing how far you guys can push me.
Yeah.
Having said that, the
Anyways.
joke about banning monks is a joke, obviously. Having said that, monks are still broken.
If you know how to play them.
I'm not gonna ban them from the table, but also, please, be considerate. Don't make me have to put up with another monk.
Question: is there mild magic in Zephyrin? Well, wild magic in Zephyrin.
It's a global thing.
Okay, so no halflings in Zephyrin either.
I never said that.
Oh.
By
Are there halflings in Zephyrin? Does Zac Efron have halflings?
the law requires that I answer no.
Anyway, let's keep going.
Do we have to?
Third chapter. Come on.
Do we have to?
I feel like
I
you
don't
wouldn't
know if
last
I
a
can
day on
finish the
fic
first
book.
chapter. Not chapter.
We've
first
already finished this.
paragraph.
Dude, you wouldn't last a day on fic book.
It's called I'm reading it out loud.
That is fair.
That is the difference. I could read this easily on my own. I've always had a thing about reading out loud.
Do you want me to read a little bit?
Yes. And
All right.
I can take my turn with the author's notes. Why don't we alternate every page?
All right. I felt a little depressed, so I slit one of my wrists. I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and I listened to some GC. I painted my nails black
Charlotte.
and put on I painted my nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. I drank some human blood so I was ready to go to the concert. I went outside. Draco was waiting there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a simple plaid t-shirt. They would play at the show too. Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little eyeliner.
I for cool boys wear it, okay? I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Like, cool boys wear black eyeliner, I guess. For me, what I find funny is all these specifically, punk and goth bands are all familiar with the wizarding world and give concerts there regularly. That's the funny part for me.
Feels right.
Hi, Draco. Sorry. Hi, Draco, I said in a depressed voice. Hi, Ebony, he said back. We walked into his flying black Mercedes-Benz. So, Mercedes also works with the Wizarding World. We got the lore. The license plate said 666, and flew to the place with the concerts. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. Here's a question. If you're going to listen to, someone be performing, why would you listen to their music before you go?
That's stupid. Because then,
We both smoked cigarettes.
It's stupid.
We both smoked cigarettes and drugs. What's that called? Pre-partying?
Yeah.
Pre-game.
Yeah.
When we got there, we both hopped out of the car. No, you should have fucking stayed. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down and we listened to Good Charlotte. You come in cold, you're covered in blood. They're all so happy you've arrived. The doctor's cut your cord, hands you to your mom. She said, fuck. She sets you free into this life, sang Joel. I don't own the lyrics to that song. Could have fooled me. Joel is so fucking hot, I said to Draco, pointing to him as he sung, filling the club with his amazing voice. Suddenly, Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we marched to the music. Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay, I don't like him better than you, I said. Really? Asked Draco sensitively, and he put his arm around me all protective. Really, I said. Besides, I don't even know Joel, and he's going out with Hilary fucking Duff. What? Why? I forgot. Why do you hate Hilary Duff?
Who?
I'm not sure. Hold on, let me look up who Hilary Duff is. Because it sounds familiar. Hilary Duff. American actress. Apparently. Anyways. I fucking hate that little bitch, I said disgustedly, thinking of her ugly blonde face. The night went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos with them. We got GC concert tees. Draco and I crawled back into the Mercedes-Benz, but Draco didn't go back into Hogwarts. Instead, we drove the car into the Forbidden Forest. Oh, Chapter 4.
I says as stop up flaming, okay, Ebony. His name is Anna, not Mary Sue, okay? Draco is so in love with her that he's acting different. They knew each other before, okay?
Well, Ebony's name is Anobi.
Anobi. I wish we could get Sumo in here for one reason only, and that's the fact that he can just do vibrato just naturally. And I think that would be really funny reading the author's notes like that.
His hands stop flaming.
Yeah, he can just
Draco,
it's great.
Draco, I shouted, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car, just mid-air, and we walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. No, girl. That is, gonna get yourself fucking murdered. It's not what you do. If a stranger forces you to go into a car with them, and then they get out of the car, you just floor it. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily. Ebony? He asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close, with a side of fries, and I looked... That's not funny. and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing color contacts, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness, and then suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. And then, suddenly, just as I, Draco kissed me passionately. Oh god, what? Just as I, Draco kissed me passionately, Draco climbed on top of me and we started to make out keenly against a tree. He took off he took off my top and I took off his clothes. I even took off my bra. The sin. Wow, okay. Then he put his thingy into my you know what and we did it for the first time. Chapter 4, wow. Oh, 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 I screamed. I don't know, but fucking my brain just went to just like, oh, oh, jail for mother. I was beginning to get an orgasm. We started to kiss everywhere and my pale body became all warm. And then, what the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? It was Dumbledore.
It's actually spelled right.
I know, but I'm not gonna say it right. Anyways, chapter 5.
Hold
Stop
on.
flaming. If you flam, it means you're a prep and a poser.
The only reason Dumbledore swore is cause he had a headache. Okay, and on top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good reviews. Reviews.
Why did you suddenly become more Russian?
Shut.
The English was so bad, you
Shut.
suddenly became more Russian.
Shut.
The only time I've heard you
Shut.
do the accent is like voicing the hacker from Deltarune.
Shut.
I'm sorry, it's just funny.
You used to do comedy when you felt like.
a little. I can hear my dad outside my door.
Oh, do you want me to keep? I can keep reading if you want to.
Yes, but I said we'd alternate pages, so. That's
It's fine. I don't want you to get in trouble.
I mean, I have a fan on. I don't even know if you can hear me,
Huh?
but I don't even know if you can hear me. I have my fan on,
I cannot hear you.
but I'm trying to talk low for a reason. I have my fan on. I don't even know if he'd hear me, but better safe than sorry.
Fair enough.
Let's briefly break from this stuff because it's
It is what it is.
it is what he is. So, besides for Ashley, have you made any other like cringy OCs?
And GOCs. Besides for Ashlyn. It's not Ashley, it's Ashlyn.
Ashley, my bad.
I had just watched Secret of Kells and I really loved the name and I thought it was super cool.
Fair enough.
She was actually in several stories. She was in the half demon school. She was also in the Gravity Falls fanfic I wrote.
I'm sorry. You wrote a Gravity Falls fanfic, and you didn't tell me. I know about the Adventure Time one, but not the Gravity Falls one.
The Adventure Time is actually what my book's based on.
You told me. Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, the Gravity Falls fanfic was God.
Hold on, I'll be back.
What? It was nothing. Actually, it was something.
Of
I
course it
wrote a
was
good
something.
like 7 chapters for it. I think actually a bit more maybe. So Ashlyn, uh, her family died, in a car accident. We love that.
Wow, dead parents, how original.
Look, I needed an excuse.
To get
Okay, I
them out of the
needed,
picture.
huh?
To get them
I
out of the
needed
picture.
an excuse to allow her to live in a tree house in the forest. Okay.
Hmm.
That was her thing. It's like right before her death, her parents like built her like a fully like functioning treehouse. And like
I mean,
after like
I
the
feel
car
like
accident,
I feel like
she
in Gravity Falls, you don't really need a reason.
yeah. But the thing was, she didn't want to be put into like the foster system. So she just after the accident, she ran off and started living in the treehouse because uh she was like I think she was like 17, so she'd only need to like live for 1 year before she was yeah. I didn't know that in America it was 21 and not 18, so I was like, ah yeah, as soon as she turns 18 she'll be fine and can live on her own. So I was like, I'll make her 17 so that after a year she can, uh she starts working at the mystery shack, of course.
Of course.
uh yeah. And fuck, I remember very few things. Uh, but I do remember that at one point she got. Fuck, that's fucked up.
What?
She got kidnapped by Gideon and was put into like this giant house that was basically just a one big torture escape room chamber. She had like ceilings that would go down. She had just, booby traps, everything. And then the end she got like half her hair chopped off
That
by
doesn't
like
feel like Gideon. I'm
like
gonna be honest.
she oh yeah, the thing is it doesn't. I was fucking ugh, 9, 10
That
when I wrote that.
explains a lot, actually.
Look, I wrote it. Here's the thing. Almost all my like 90% of my Russian fanfiction that I wrote was before I moved to Vienna to study, so it was before I turned 12.
Yeah, basically, you were young and you were stupid.
Yes. But uh yeah, it was like there was this kind of there was this room with like the ceiling and the floor were converging together, and she barely managed to make it in, but like her hair was very long, and so it got kind of sandwiched between, and so she almost got scalped, so she had to like chop off her hair.
Oh.
And I think what I intended to do was to have her go through a corruption arc, and uh yeah, I think she was supposed to fuck, I'm trying to remember what exact, because that was before the season finale and shit. So like a little ways before. I think we were like a little we it was like a little bit of way into season 2 was the time I started writing it. And uh there were like some dream moments where like people started sleepwalking and all that. But the main thing was that she was supposed to become this kind of scarecrow figure with like the little symbol she had on her shirt as like the symbol she had on the face. She was supposed to be like this very creepy looking scarecrow that would do some evil shit. But I think that's about it. She didn't have any romantic like under like
Oh,
storyline.
good. Good, good.
Yeah, thank fucking God.
At that point, then, I would have started judging you.
No, no, but she was supposed to like I think my plan for her was that she was gonna go through a corruption arc, start working together with Bill, and then eventually get killed. Because for some reason, I did not like my characters having a happy ending. So she was gonna get killed.
And it feels poetic enough.
Outside of creepypasta, OC.
I think you told me about that one.
Yep. Also pretty graphic. I did make a few like creepypasta character concepts, but most of them were supposed to just be like creepy stories, except they didn't know how to make things creepy. Cause yeah, there was one that was like yeah, there was one that was like if you go into an abandoned house, you'll find like a woman crying with like a cup in her hands and like the tears just falling into the cup. And if you didn't like ask if she needed any help or anything, she would force you to drink her tears, which were actually just poison, and she would kill you. The story behind it is that she got like mugged and murdered in an alleyway and saw a person pass by, see what was happening, and completely ignore it, so she became a vengeful spirit.
That's actually not a bad idea. Not a bad concept there.
Yeah, and
Also feels like a yokai, if I'm gonna be honest.
well, I mean, the vengeful spirits. There's a whole category of yokai that are a vengeful spirit called the onryo. There was also another one that was basically kind of like a. I actually made it a bit later. Like I think I was 13 or 14 when I made that one, but it was this kind of person you meet on the internet. You start talking to them, you even FaceTime, and you see that they're a real person. But then when you actually go meet up with them, it's just like a floating body with like the arms and the legs ripped off. But you never see the arms and the legs in frame. Huh?
So just you?
No, because I'm a head and arms.
Ah, right.
That was just a head, torso, and like the beginnings of arms and legs.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
Is this your man?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was pretty much it, except it was a woman with like overalls and just big round glasses that were supposed to cover her glossy dead eyes and like two long braids. But yeah. So that's my cringy story. On today's episode of My Strange Addiction.
Still can't wait for you to write that case fic.
Oh, I will.
Eventually.
What would it even be about? Other than your Sona breaking through the back window.
Breaking through the
Well,
back
breaking
window of the
through.
prosecution's office.
Yes, the prosecution.
Let me work. Let me fucking work out.
Just love that image. She's not allowed in, so she just starts coming in through the back window. Like they took her keys and everything.
I'm 100% convinced that she would work together with Kay just to break into like the office of the chief prosecutor and just comes in and is like, hey, do you have a case for me? You've been fired. I have been given my 2 weeks notice. I'm not fired yet. Given the shitty court system, 2 weeks is more than enough to do a case.
That is true. Multiple, no less.
Oh shit, maybe it could actually be like a situation where I need to like do a case in order to keep my job as a prosecutor.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm imagining
That's so
she's
loose,
just, like,
though.
climbing in through the back window and just like Edgeworth is just standing there. Just lock eyes.
No. Just closes the window.
No, he's just lock eyes with him. Just walk past like nothing happened. Like he didn't break it through.
I don't see it. If I don't see it, it's not happening.
Now, what would the case be about? As
I
you
don't
can
know,
tell,
but
I'm
it's
still
got
stalling.
cane sugar.
Right, you said you would use that horrible pun name.
I did.
Did you say you'd use or did I ask you to use? I can't remember.
I'd say I'd use it.
It's terrible, but like, what do you do?
Cane sugar.
What does that name make you think of?
Makes me think of like, Lord. Part of it makes me think of just like a very thuggish pastry chef.
What do you mean?
But they kind of do have that with the Kitaki family, which is literally just mobsters that had to start a bakery because they wanted to start making clean money.
That sounds
Which, by the
cool.
yeah, that's A4.
Which one's that?
Paulo Justice Turnabout Corner.
Ah!
Which, by the way, can I just show
Your
you
forehead.
the design? I'm gonna show you this design, and I don't know why. I am in love. I am so in love with this design. I think it's great. Like, as just from an entirely character design standpoint, I just think it's amazing, and I adore it so much. It's just, she got presents. She's got presents.
I'd say so.
And also, I love that her hair is like designed like the Japanese sail ships. Anyways,
We're just sending all the hello, chat, goodbye chats. Be fine.
I only have a few. And anyways, are we ready to proceed?
No. I don't think
No,
I'll ever
be
be ready.
eventually.
I said I was ready at first. That was a mistake. I have like 2 other things on my to-read list regarding fan fiction. Both of them are absurdly long. It's the only reason.
Both of them are what?
Both of them are absurdly long. The first one is that Loud House fan fiction, which is still somehow the longest
Oh,
work
Lord.
in the English language. Almost 17 million words. The other one is a.
You know how long that's gonna take?
I know, incredibly. I also hate the Loud House, so actually, no, I won't. Like, my Immortal is like laughably bad, but like, I just hate the Loud House generally, and plus it's like a massive crossover fix, so it's worse.
I don't know shit about Loud House, so I don't really care.
You don't want to know anything about it. It's just,
Huh?
it's
Squiddy.
Oh, hi, Squiddy. Do you feel any better?
I'm playing Gungeon the Gungeon, so basically I'm playing Pain.
Yeah, sounds about right. Sasha and I are attempting to read the worst fanfiction ever written via recording.
You're currently spamming hello chat, goodbye chat.
Yes, we are, to occupy the void because we are stalling. Or rather,
Why
I'm
you
stalling. I'm stalling because this is the worst fanfiction ever written.
Ah, I see.
It's not an exaggeration, it is.
Oh god. I am stalling on the other hand, so I don't accidentally fall asleep, so I'm playing Gungeon.
Let's see how long that lasts.
Well, considering I really, like, my eyes were trying to automatically close themselves earlier, I think it's being pretty good, so. Also, I find it funny that turbo mode just completely fucks with veteran shotgun Kin's AI.
Yep. Sasha, help.
I
I need to
don't-
keep stalling.
I can keep reading if you want.
I guess, but I don't want to subject me to that. That's why I
It's alright. I'm already used to the pain.
Alright, I'm gonna reread the authors though because it's been a while.
Stop flaming. If you flam, it
No, stop flaming. If you flam, it means you're a prep or a poser. The only reason Dumbledore swore is because he had a headache and on top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good revoys. Revoils.
If you stay here, you're gonna have to hear this. I just want to let you know that. And it is bad.
I could tell.
Alright. Dumbledore made
This
and
is the 3rd page, dude.
Dumbledore made. He's been making. Which he's
You've
been making.
haven't you?
You've been
Dumbledore
making.
made.
Yes,
Sweet.
haven't
I really
you?
loved
Dumbledore made and Draco and I follow him. He kept shouting at us angrily, "You ludicrous fools!" I think ludicrous is actually spelled right.
No, it's not.
Is it?
Nope, it's
Hold on.
The dyslexia of
Oh,
me
ludicrous.
in the party
Ludicrous. Okay.
has
Yeah,
destroyed the
Squiddy, I just want you to know that with your dyslexia, this would be even worse. Looking at this,
Oh god.
a lot of it is very, very misspelled.
Good thing I'm not looking at instead I'm currently playing vid
Yeah,
games.
Squiddy, do you
Yes.
appreciate my new original character, Do Not Steal?
I still prefer your profile being the picture of
Meeting Lucky Charms.
yes.
Well, yeah, but I drew this for the bit, and I had to go with it because I've already grown.
And then they
attached.
pack bonded immediately.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I'm already attached. I've got to draw more.
I started to cry tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were both looking very angry. Yeah, probably because you woke them up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, you dumb bitch.
They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest, he yelled in a furious voice. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces?
Mediocre dunces. I think that
Is
is
that
what
mild magic? Is that the Friend Brigade?
Mediocre Dunce is the
Yes,
friend
Professor
brigade.
McGonagall. How dare you, demanded Professor Snape. And then Draco shrieked, "Because
You peaked your mic.
I'm sorry, but that's
You-
how I imagine
you did.
shrieking. I don't imagine, like, shrieking is just, because
Yeah, this
Everyone
is
was
legitimately
quiet.
the worst fanfic ever. It's a Harry Potter fanfic.
of a goth vampire that goes to Hogwarts.
Gothic.
Gothic. Everyone was quiet.
sorry.
Yes,
Dumbledore and
hold
Professor
on, hold on.
McGonagall.
Tell him the name of the main character.
I don't
Ebony
want-
Darker's Dementia Ravenway.
Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way.
Oh,
Where
actually,
have
mentioned, there's an apostrophe in the middle of darkness, and it makes me want to die.
I swear I've heard that name before. Where have
Because
I
it's
heard
a
that?
meme.
Ever heard of my Immortal?
It's a meme.
It is.
My name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway is a meme. I have long ebony black hair. That's how I got my name. With purple streaks, with purple streaks and red tips. Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, "Fine, very well, you may go up to your rooms." Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us. Wait, if they're in Slytherin, the Slytherin fucking dorms are in the basement. Why the fuck are they going up?
Slytherin's in the basement.
Huh?
Slytherin's in the basement.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Slytherin
it's
house. dormitories are in the basement.
Look, I hate Harry Potter.
I know that you do not know.
Yes, I read
That's
the,
what I'm saying.
I read the first 2 books, watched the first movie years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
telling you. Slytherin houses are in the basement. Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us. Are you okay, Anthony? Draco asked me gently. Yes, I guess. I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut black floor-length dress with red lace and all around it and black high heels. When I came out, Draco was standing in front of the bathroom. Oh, God, no. And he started to sing I Just Want to Live by Good Charlotte. It's spelled correctly, but I still want to say Charlotte.
Charlotte
I was
is
so-
funny.
Huh?
Charlotte.
Good Charlotte was a misspelling.
A typo.
Charlotte.
I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight, and he reluctantly went back into his room. Chapter 6. Shut up, preps, okay? P.S. I've not updated up till until you give me good reviews.
Can you just read that in like the
Are
right
you having
voice
a
they did
stroke?
for the hacker? Just read off. It's just like that.
No, I'm just.
You
This is
keep
just me trying to
evolving
pronounce
into-
this.
You keep evolving into it, so you may as well embrace it.
No, it's just how I. It's just me trying to actually properly read this.
I get it. Reading it how it's spelled.
The next day, I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end and a matching top with red skulls all over it and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray painted my hair with purple. Girl.
Wait,
Spray painted?
Girl.
wait. Aren't they supposed to be a vampire? Why are they putting on a freaking, or at least pretending to be a vampire? What the fuck are they putting on?
She is a
cross
vampire.
earrings?
She is a vampire. She regularly drinks blood.
Yeah. Then question: why are they putting on cross earrings? Isn't Christianity like the antithesis of vampires?
Shit, right.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess as long as it's not a crucifix.
Tiny crucifix on the ears. The pain.
My brain's just imagining like a religious, like not religious, a rebellious vampire teenager that's like, I'm gonna start wearing a crucifix and going to church on Sundays, even if it hurts me, Mom. It's not a phase.
No, that reminds me of a
POV
story of
teenage
a Christian vampire.
Oh. That reminds me of the whole Italian vampire post. Like, what do you
Italian
mean can't go next to a
vampire.
church? Do you know where I live?
Send the Italian vampire. It's hilarious.
I don't have it on the ready.
It's somewhere in it's somewhere in Neofunny.
Someone can get it. I'm reading. I'm being, the content creator, I guess.
Squiddy,
In the Great Hall,
you can get it
oh,
'cause I'm
this is my
reading all
fucking favorite part. This is my favorite part. In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk, and a glass of red blood.
That's
You're having blood with your blood. That's too much blood. Unless it's different types of blood.
it doesn't
As
matter.
the rest of the vampire group, then what the fuck?
It's red blood. It's a different type, I guess. Suddenly,
What, is
someone
it
bumped into me.
blood?
Like,
I have
the
no
only
fucking
reason
clue.
I can imagine like why one type of blood would be more red than the other is that it's oxygenated. Darker blood is going away from the heart.
I've actually drank blood before. Deer blood. I've drank deer blood.
How was it?
Well, the thing is, it was basically it was just very distilled with like berry juice and kind of like brewed to be, edible. So it was incredibly sweet. It was like molasses. That was on my trip to Siberia. We passed this.
Of course,
they
Siberia
collect-
would be to make you drink deer blood.
They didn't make me. I wanted to. I convinced my parents to buy a bottle.
So it was good.
It was, and also what the people at the farm told us that it's also kind of good for your health. Like it's in Russia, it's kind of like
That makes sense
uh
actually. Like,
yes, but the thing
people
is,
think
they
like
actually source the blood ethically because they don't take it. You know, they don't fucking just stick the thing in the deer and just pull it out. No, they shed their horns and then they not horns, Jesus, antlers, and then the blood is actually collected from the antlers because they're like a sponge.
yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, that's actually
Yeah.
pretty ethical.
Yeah, fun. Yeah, I find it funny how like people think blood and bone is gross, like eating is gross, even though blood and bone are really good for you.
Yeah,
They have a lot
Blood-
of nutrients.
yeah. Bone marrow is is mainly used in broths, so of
Yeah,
course
it
it
is
should be good
very
for you.
nutritious. Which is why, like when my dad makes lamb.
And cartilages are also very good for you.
Yeah, it's like very fatty.
My mom was straight up told to eat cartilages of like chickens and stuff that she cooked
It's just
to help their
cartilage, not
health.
cartilages.
Huh?
It's just cartilage, not cartilages.
Yeah, cartilage.
Sure. Cartilage.
Yeah. Like when my dad makes lamb and whatnot, I will eat the bone because one, it's good for you. Two,
Yeah.
the marrow and whatnot soaks up a lot of the seasoning and whatnot. It tastes very good.
Yeah.
Anyways, you may continue. Continue reading,
Suddenly,
peasant.
Suddenly, someone
Continue
bumped into
reading.
me. All the blood spilled over my top. Bastard, I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up because I was looking into the pale white face of gothic boy. Oh wait, of a gothic boy.
Gothic.
My internet's
Gothic boy.
my no, it's actually spelled properly this time, but
No.
like my internet brain immediately removed the article of just white face of gothic boy. Into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down his face. I'm sorry, what? Ebony? What were you doing?
Dementia.
What do you mean you were going down his face? And he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contact lenses just like Draco's, and there was no scar on his forehead anymore. He had a manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. I'm sorry, when? How? Unbelievable. Press X to doubt. He looked exactly like Joel Madden.
John
He was so
Madden.
sexy that... I don't know who that is.
John Madden.
Joel.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Looked
making
exactly
the
like a
joke.
jewel.
I'm making the joke because like Moonbase Alpha. John
Ah.
Madden.
He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him, kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko.
Hey.
Coulda just said you got turned on, girl. I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. That's alright, what's your name? I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, although most people call me Vampire these days, he grumbled. The thing is, I love that she didn't recognize him as Harry Potter before, but she also did note that there was no scar on his forehead anymore.
Where'd it go,
Or does
Potter?
she just- Why? I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. Well, I am a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered. How am I supposed Yeah! I roared. Jesus, I cannot do that thing that people do with their throat, like, I don't know.
Rawr.
We sat down to talk for a while, then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him. Yeah, Harry, get cucked.
Bring me to life. Okay.
Bring me to life.
Well, okay. Hey, you guys, I'm only reading this because I got 5 reviews, and then BTW, I won't write the next chapter till I get tin in good fonts. Stop flaming or it'll report you. Ebony isn't a Mary Sue. Okay, she isn't perfect. She's a Satan.
Satanits. Satanits?
I was
I'm
gonna
sorry.
make that joke. You beat me to the punchline.
Hey.
I mean, what else would you do? And she
Yeah,
has
fair enough.
problems. She's depressed, for God's sake.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist sings on my signs. Jesus fuck. Okay, Satanist sings on my nails in red nail polish.
See, does that sound like a marrow Sue to you?
I waved to Vampire. Wait, you just left him though. What? You okay. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went into his and locked the door. Then we started Frenching passively. Okay. Yeah, duh. Started Frenching passively, and we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. He felt me up before I took off my top. Then I took off my black leather bra and
That sounds uncomfortable.
leather bra.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Sounds like sex gear.
It does.
And he took off his pants. We went on the bed and started making out naked, and then he puts his boy's thingy in mine, and we had sex. See, is that stupid? Oh, Draco, I screamed while getting an orgasm when all of a sudden I saw a tattoo I had never seen before on Draco's arm. It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it, in bloody Gothic writing, were the words, "Vampire." I was so angry. God, fucking twist. I was so angry. No, you bastard, I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed. No, but you don't understand, Draco pleaded, but I knew too much. No, you fucking don't, I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyway. Okay. Oh, that's tapping into a well that I don't want to drink from. I put on my clothes all huffily and then stomped out. Draco ran out even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to care. Let's go, girl boss. He stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people. Vampire... Jesus. Vampire Potter, you motherfucker, I yelled.
That's actually pretty funny.
That's
Just take that out of context. Just take that one line out of context. I think that's kind of funny.
It's hilarious. Also, I love the and some other people. Whatever. Chapter 8. Author's note.
Stop flashing. Okay, if you do it in your print. What does that even mean?
You sound so dead inside.
I am. I ran D&D today. I sapped myself.
I don't know. I feel like I should have, because Term was very much in distress most of that time, but yeah.
Look, Ferm being dead inside is not you being dead inside, because Ferm's always dead.
No, the thing is, he was pretty loud today. He was actually very, like, angry most of the fucking sessions.
Yeah, I know that wasn't just, like, mildly miffed. Like, that was genuine anger from him.
Yeah. Alright. Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came into the room, even though he was naked, and started begging me to take him back. Ebony, it's not what you think. I would hesitate, bitch. Sorry. Ebony, it's not what you think, Draco screamed sadly. My friend, Bloody.
Bloody. That is how you would say that. Bloody. With the apostrophe. God. Every time I see people that put apostrophes in things for no reason, it hurts.
My friend Bloody.
Don't call me out for making names with apostrophes because I make them with the pronunciation in mind. Like
My friend Bloody, Mary Smith, smiled at me understatedly. Like an understatement? She flipped her long waist-length waist-length, as long as some... Like, is it recyclable waste at least? She flipped her long waist-length gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood. She opened it like blood? That she was wearing contact lenses on. She had pale white skin that she was wearing white makeup on. This is like the funniest thing to me because like these character descriptions come at the worst moments.
They do.
Like you're having a confrontation about like your fuck buddy because I don't think they're officially dating.
I forgot.
Like,
I learned that was a term yesterday. I learned that term yesterday.
Oh. But like, what else are they? They're not. It's a hookup.
I find it funny hearing you like say those words when I discovered that yesterday.
But yeah, it's like Ebony is having this like big emotional reaction about her fuck buddy possibly cheating on her and like having a tattoo of like a dude's name on his fucking body, which I don't think it was stated where it was. Oh no, on the arm.
Yeah.
But yeah, still, it's like, and suddenly she just completely zones into just, because this is first person, so her attention is just like she just redirects her attention, because, I don't know, like, I know this isn't like the intent of the author or anything, but for me, because book I'm writing is in first person, and so I had to like put a lot of thought on when, like, and how do I provide character descriptions. One thing I noticed that the more you focus on something like a mundane detail or that just, you know, the descriptor of the setting, this is, if you're writing in first person, this literally just feels like the character themselves take time to deliberate on this specific detail.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, like, it makes sense. And
yeah.
For it, but...
I mean, that's just kind of how I always feel about it. Like, when suddenly you're in first person and they suddenly start thinking of what the color of the eyes was of this person, your immediate reaction is to think that they're currently thinking of the eye color of this person, not just noticing it for the sake of the reader. And like, I don't know, I try to utilize that in my book, but it's so funny to just imagine just fucking Ebony running in being like, Vampire Potter, you motherfucker. Oh look, my best friend. Okay. She had pale white skin that she was wearing with white makeup on. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. Oh, wow, okay. Her real parents are vampires and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother and her father committed okay, because he was depressed about it. She still has nightmares about it and she is very haunted and depressed. It also turns out her real name is Smith and not Granger. Since she has converted to Satanism, she is in Slytherin now, not Gryffindor. Great. Because all the preps go to Gryffindor. And Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff is for preps squared, I guess. What is it that you desire? What is it that you desire? You ridiculous. Huh?
Blackwell's Hufflepuff.
Now look me in the eyes and tell me what he cares about most. Birds. I love it. I love it. Though we all know that it's not birds, it's Athena. The fucking
No, it's Tucker.
niece friend. Niece best friend. There we go.
No, it's Tucker.
Yeah, fair.
I would argue.
I'd say Taka and Athena are competing for first place.
I'd argue he cares for the bird more. But like slight.
I mean, we can't tell because we don't know if he was willing to serve to be executed for the sake of Taka.
Probably would be.
Fair enough. Anyways, what is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Snape demeaned angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him. Vampire, I can't believe you... I'm sorry. I can't believe you cheated on me with Draco, I shouted at him. You just talked for the first time in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
I shouldn't it be that I can't do. Everyone gasped. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. Okay, I'm thinking this is a POV shift. This has to be a POV shift. Because otherwise, she is just lost sense of identity. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I had went out with Vampire, I'm bi, and so is Ebony. When did she tell you? For a while, but then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brittany, a stupid, preppy fucker. We were just good friends now. He had gone through horrible problems, and now he was gothic. Haha, like I would hang out with a prep. But I'm not going out with Draco anymore, said Vampire. Yeah, fucking right. Fuck off, you bastard, I screamed. Oh, okay, so this is back to Ebony. I ran out of the room and into the Forbidden Forest, where I had lost my virginity to my virility to Draco, and then I started to bust into tears. Oh god, this perspective shift. Jesus, so deep. Narrative genius.
Stop flaming. Okay. Vincent read all the books. This is from that movie. Okay. So it's not my fault. All the Dumbledore or Swears. The soy was. I said he had a headache, and the resin snapped those into like hair. Now it's called, as he's Christian and vampire. It's like this MCR rocks.
My question is, why is she accusing Vampire of cheating on her when she was fuck buddies with Draco? Like, okay, anyways, we're back to the original narrative because now we hear I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco was cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. Then all of a suddenly, great. All of a suddenly, an horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything, Jesus, started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose. Again? Basically like Voldemort in the movie, and he was wearing all black, but it was obvious he wasn't gothic. It was Voldemort. Fucking love that. We had to be told that he has no nose twice. No, I shouted in a huh?
I didn't know Voldemort didn't have a nose.
That's a movie detail.
I'm making a joke. I know he doesn't have a nose.
Oh shit. Well,
I
if you
can
hadn't
lie
noticed,
about,
it's like
not
Voldemort in the
knowing
movie.
anything about Harry Potter, and you believe me.
No, I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort shouted Imperius, and I couldn't run away. Isn't it Imperio? It's Imperio. The fuck? Crookshanks, I shouted at him. That's the name of the cat. What are you doing? Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped.
What?
I think she was supposed to write Crucio, like the torture spell. I don't know why it's Crookshanks. That's the name of Hermione's cat. Ebony, he yelled, thou must kill Vampire Potter. It's very sweet of Voldemort to actually, like, take into consideration Vampire's name change. I think that's, like, surprisingly considerate of him. I thought about Vampire and his sexa eyes and his gothic black hair and how his face looks just like Joel Madden. And you know, I realized I cannot kill people that are so fuckable. I'm sorry. I remember that Draco... Huh?
Disclaimer, that was not a real line.
Yeah, that's just me ad-libbing. I do that a lot.
Hey, we do it all
Uh,
the time.
Yeah, I remember that Draco had said I didn't understand, so I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they broke up? Wow, you haven't considered that before? Oh. No, Voldemort, I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun.
Why is Voldemort carrying a gun?
Well, it's easy because a wand only has, you know, just. It's a fucking wand. What are you fucking gonna do with it?
Cast
And the
magic.
gun. Anyways.
Oh, I just thought of a way I could have made this worse. I mentioned 3 possible voices. There's one I
Oh.
didn't think of.
Oh.
Unfortunately, if I do it, I think I may.
Oh no,
actually
I think
die.
I know what you're talking about.
I may actually die if I attempt to do it, but the spelling is
Is
terrible
it-
enough that
Is it the one the bird?
No.
Oh, it's not Berkeley.
Not Berkeley. No, I was referring to rules.
To what?
Rules.
Oh no.
The puzzle man.
Though actually, Voldemort in this fic, as far as I can remember, Voldemort speaks with the ye olde English vibes. See,
Thou must. If thou does not, then I shall kill thy beloved. I can't really. I have to get a character for it.
Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please, I begged. Thou must, he yelled. If thou does not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. Shouldn't it be thine?
Yes, it should be.
How did you know? I asked, in a surprised way, by the way. Voldemort got a dude, you're so R-worded look on his
you
face.
Can say it, Sasha.
I don't want to.
Good.
I do not feel comfortable saying it.
Fair enough.
I have telekinesis, he answered cruelly. And if you doth not kill a vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco. Thou knowest, or thou knowst. He shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. I need to see like a fucking side-by-side comparison of what regular flying away and what angry flying away look like. I was so scared and mad I didn't know what to do. Suddenly, Draco came into the woods. Draco, I said. Hi. It's not like I just yelled at you for cheating on me 5 minutes ago. That's ad-libs. Hi, he said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram. Get it? What? Eyeliner like a pentagram. Okay. Between kind of like a pentagram. Get it? Between Jill Madden and Gerard Way. Oh, does she mean like a pentagram between? Do you mean like a mix between? Oh god. So I want to murder. Hi Panda. We're reading my Immortal.
Panda,
Save yourself.
Panda, do you know what my Immortal is? Actually, we might have to give him a second before we can hear him.
So I'm gonna keep.
Hi, Panda. Do you know what my Immortal is?
Oh.
It's the worst fanfic
Gothic.
I've ever read.
Yes. Well, it's one of the worst.
One of the worst.
But the basic premise is gothic vampire girl goes to Hogwarts and
Mary Sue. It's terrible.
she said she's not a Mary Stu. Stop flamming, you prep.
Oh yeah, the spelling's terrible.
Okay.
Save your soul.
It's also
or
very
stay around
insensitive
to
and
find out.
mentions horrible and very uncomfortable themes. So
That's very nonchalantly, no less.
viewer discretion advised.
Okay. That's still bad.
Mm-hmm. Are you okay? I asked. No, he answered. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me. I expelled. Well, at least she didn't say at least she didn't say I ejaculated, because I actually saw that used in a book once. That's okay, he said, all depressed, and we went back into Hogwarts together, making out. How did you not trip? You're in the forest.
Don't
Anyways,
don't question it.
chapter 10.
If you
Donut.
click my story, then fuck off. Here's it turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle effort. All T and the vampire are evil dates. It's why they moved houses. Okay.
Ugh.
I die more and more
Wow.
every author's note after.
Oh, Lord. I was really scared about Voldemort all day.
Voldemort.
I was either
Voldemort Putin.
Voldemort.
That's how I'd say it.
Vlad? Okay, then. I was even upset went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band Bloody Gothic Rose 666. Ugh.
That is
I'm the lead singer.
Wow, itchy much.
What?
Welcome to the fic.
Yeah, Panda, it only gets worse. We're only on chapter 10.
And there's like 40.
How many chapters are there?
There's
44.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
We're on page
Mm.
5
Of 13.
of 13.
Anyway. I'm the lead singer of it. Of it, and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between GC, Slipknot, and MCR. The other people in the band are bloody. I cannot get over bloody.
There's an apostrophe
For
between
context,
the B
yeah,
and the
there's-
L. So instead of bloody, it's bloody. Milady. Bloody.
The other people. God, this fucking gets me. The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire, Draco, Ron, although we call him Diablo now. He has black hair now with blue
Not
streaks in
Diablo,
it.
Diavolo.
Di-
Jojo?
No, just Diablo. Diablo?
No,
I don't know.
there's an
It's
extra
Diablo.
there.
Diablo. And Hagrid,
No, it would be Diablo.
who is not a student. What?
Wait, is it genuinely Hagrid?
Yes! Oh, no, it's no, it's not
Hagrid.
Hagrid, it's Hagrid.
Hagrid.
Bro, I just imagine that it's just like the PS4 rendition of
PS2.
Hagrid.
It's
McGonagall, you're
Yes.
Yeah, by the way,
Get
Panda,
a wizard, Harry.
do you appreciate my my brand new original Do Not Steal original character? In voice
Which
chat?
totally isn't just a PS2 Hagrid's model.
No, scroll up.
Scroll up in voice chat, you'll see it.
Hold on.
Methamphetamine.
It's above.
Which
Back
is
to
not
the
their
Abyss
name.
with you. It's above Back to the Abyss you go.
Yep.
So, what am I supposed to be looking at?
It's the thing about
Methamphetamine.
Back to the Abyss you go. Just my brand new original Do Not Steal original character. I can just
I'm
resend it.
confused.
I'll just resend it.
Anyways,
Look, it's
Hagrid.
Hagrid. Voice chat, Panda.
Only
Yeah, I know, I'm
today-
in voice chat.
Yeah, I just
Only
sent
to-
the thing.
Yeah. They resent it. Look at this original character. Original Do Not Steal original character.
Yes. Who I.
I love him.
I still have no name.
Well,
for
them.
Yeah, I still have no name for this.
Yeah. Anyways, only today Draco and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming, and we wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably there we go again, slitting his wrists. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too, and the only way you can kill a vampire is with a CROSS. There's no way I'm writing that. Or a steak.
What?
Wait. Cross.
Wait, repeat that?
Cross.
Oh.
CROSS.
Wait, why? Where's the other, or parentheses? Where's the other pair?
Oh, no. It's like a parentheses within a parentheses. It starts with he wouldn't die and ends with or a steak.
Oh god.
But then,
that goes on
yeah.
for too long.
This is actually a thing you do in Russian grammar as well. You can put a parentheses within a parentheses.
Yeah, I know you can do that. I do that a lot. But I'm just saying, I kind of forgot where the other one was. So it goes on for so long.
Yeah. Here's like it confirms Squiddy's whole question of why the fuck is she wearing crosses as earrings? If you can kill a vampire with those. Also, steak. Was like a strip loin? Or like does it have to be a fucking ribeye?
Did you say strip loin?
Isn't it a strip loin steak? Sirloin. No, I think a strip loin is a thing.
No, it's. I don't believe it is. No, it is actually. Never mind.
No, a strip loin is. Yeah. That's fucking right. Don't you fucking doubt me again.
Okay, I'm just used to just calling it strip steak, not strip loin.
Alright. And vampires probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride.
I've never seen The Corpse Bride.
Actually, I'm not a fan of it because of the love triangle situation and all of that.
Like, I've never seen
But it does have a good resolution.
I've never seen it, so I know nothing.
Oh no,
It's vibes.
oh no, oh no, oh no,
Panda, what are you playing?
oh no. Dead cells. I'm in the bank.
Oh. In the what?
I'm in the bank.
The bank?
The bank?
Yeah, no.
What do you mean the bank?
What do you mean, the bank?
Have you guys not played Dead Cells recently?
No,
Is that a Queen of the
course not.
Is that the Queen DLC?
No, there was an update for the game called The Bank, and it's a
Yeah,
new area in the game that you can
Dude,
go after
I
the
only have Dead
ramparts.
Cells on mobile. And
Oh,
also
I
I
guess it's
haven't
not
played, I
on
haven't
mobile
played
yet.
it in a long time either, so anyways. I put on black leather shirt that showed off my boobs and tiny matching miniskirt that said simple plan on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not.
Yes, you are. Stop lying.
Lich, how dare.
God damn it, right?
You fucking prep.
What does that even mean?
A prep is someone who's preppy, like, very, Preps are... You know what a fucking prep is, dude. I don't have to explain that to you.
No, I don't.
Wait, you don't know what a prep is?
I don't even know.
A prep is someone, like, very, studious, kind of like a...
Oh.
Usually a teacher's pet, very kind of proper. Very proper, let's put it that way.
Burgley?
No, I'd say... Actually, I'd say, I forgot her name. Forgot her fucking name.
Noelle?
Yes, more Noelle-like, actually. Just these
A
very,
mix
like,
between
proper
Noelle and-
teacher's pet, studious. Yeah. Oftentimes also associated with, like, just Christian kind of and very reserved. Anyways. We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song, I suddenly bust into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody. God damn it. Bloody Mary asked in a concerted voice. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily. And then said, well, Voldemort came and the fucking bastard told me to fucking kill Harry. Respect the name change, Ebony. But I don't want to kill him because he's really nice, even if he did go out with Draco. But if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will fucking kill Draco. I burst into tears. Again? Suddenly, Draco jumped out from behind a wall. Why didn't you fucking tell me? He shouted. How could you? You fucking poser muggle bitch. See, is that out of character?
Oh wait, this is an actual Harry Potter fanfic.
Yes.
Oh
and
my
it is.
god.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, for context, Panda, Bloody is actually Hermione that's been kidnapped as a child, who is also a vampire, by the way. And they're all gothic.
Not gothic.
Because of course.
Gothic.
Gothic.
I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry too, all sensitive. Then he ran out, crying. We practiced for 1 more hour. Then suddenly, Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. See, that's basically not swearing. In this time, he was really upset. No, you will see why. And you will see why. Jesus. Ebony Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrists. Oh, okay. Oh, this page is 3 chapters, by the way. Wow. Elite. We got an extra serving. Author's note.
Said stop flaming up, preps. See if this chapter is stupid. It deals with relativism, especially
Pres-
for herself. If it's stupid, thanks to my friend Raven and for helping me. I'm going to have a
Love getting clapped from my friends. I love being clapped by friends. It's great. You know they really care about you if they clap you. No, I screamed. I was horrified. Fuck, I need to stop. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her fuck off, and I ran to my room crying myself. Dumbledore chased after me shouting, but he had to stop when I went into my room because he would look like a perv that way. Hey. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood, and then I slit both of my wrists.
Oh, because of course you cry blood.
Yeah, it's not the first time. They got all over my clothes, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily while I put on Linkin Park song at full volume. I grabbed a steak. Not like a filet mignon. Stuck it into my heart to commit suicide. Honestly, if I somehow got a piece of steak on my chest, I would also feel like doing that. 'Cause that's gonna be a bitch to just wash off the clothes and stuff. I was so fucking depressed. She's in the bath. I got out of the... Oh, gross, that's like a soggy steak. That's so gross. I got out of the bathtub and put on black low-cut dress with lace all over it, sandly. Oh, I'm sorry. I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the ends. Huh?
No.
The name says Undertale. Hey.
Put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the ends and 6 pairs of skull earrings. I couldn't fucking believe it. Then I looked out the window and screamed. Snap was spying on me. Snap was spying on me, and he was taking a videotape of me, and Lupin was masticating to it. They were sitting on their broomsticks. Okay, then. Difficult topics indeed. Ew, you fucking perv, stop looking at me naked. Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Mason on it. Suddenly, vampire ran in. But she already got dressed. It said she already got dressed. Why a towel?
Yeah.
I need
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra. He yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb.
Wand, I think it's supposed to be.
I'm sorry. Vampire has what? I mean, it went along with the name change, I figure. But, like, why would you point to that?
How do you point Oh,
Don't ask
how?
me. Like, I figure it has to be on the outside, and that's bad.
That is bad. Yeah.
That's bad. If your
Because
room is on the outside, I got bad news for you.
I don't think that's a very good medical condition.
Anyways, I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times because I had enough bullets, and they both started screaming, and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in. Ebony, it has been revealed that someone
Dumbledore?
has. Yes, it was Dumbledore before, so.
Dumbledore.
Famous perfume company. Ebony, it has been revealed that
Dumbledore.
someone has. No! He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then he waved his wand, and suddenly, Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said, "Everyone, we need to talk."
Hagrid.
What do you... What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student. He isn't.
He's not.
He's a cheat... He's a...
Isn't Hagrid like the janitor?
Yeah, he got expelled and never graduated, but that doesn't mean he's a student.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the groundskeeper, basically.
He is the groundskeeper.
I may be a Hogwarts student. Hagrid paused angrily.
Hagrid?
No, not Hagrid. Hagrid.
Hagrid.
Hagrid. Hagrid.
But I am also a Satanist. This cannot be, Snap said.
But of
In a
course.
crisp voice as blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. There must be other factors. What?
You don't.
What? Do you mean must be other factors to what? I'm so confused. Like, I think I watched the Internet Historian's, like, abridged version of this once or twice. It was just, I never understood this part. I was like, what do you mean must be other factors? And the response was great. You don't have any. I yelled at madly.
What in the Christ is this?
We don't know.
Honestly.
Lupin held up the camera, triumphantly.
Elephantly.
Elephantly.
That is-
Triumphantly.
Elephant.
The lens may be ruined, but the tape is still there. I felt faint, more than I normally do, like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood. Here's the thing, why is them having a tape of her supposed to ruin her reputation and not theirs? Like, I know revenge porn is a thing, but like,
Yeah.
this, like, just, a person having a depressive episode and then getting dressed? How horrible it is that the footage, like, I'm sorry, it's just so confused. Like, how is this supposed to be against her and not against them? Anyways. Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak.
Clue?
My question is, why is he asking that? Anyway, and then I heard the words that I had heard before, but not from him. I did not know whether to feel shocked and happy or to bite him and drink his blood because I felt faint. Because Hargid said... Hargid said, and he paused in the air, dramatically, waving his wand in the air. Then swooped he in, singing to the tune of a gothic version of a song by 50 Cent. Because you're gothic? Snap asked in a little afraid voice. Because he was afraid, it meant he was connected with Satan. Because I love her. Chapter 12. Hargrid is a simp. Anyways, chapter 12, author's note.
Stop. Okay, Hargrid is. I'm not saying that word. 211.
Hargrid is a pedo too.
In America and schools are like that, and I wanted to address that issue. How do you know Snap that Ian and Christine plus Hargert isn't really in love with Ebony. That was said Edric. Okay. What?
What?
What the? God.
So she says that yes, Hargret is a pedo because she wanted to address the issue, but then no, it wasn't him, so he's not. Like, what? Girl, choose when you backpedal, please. Anyways, I was about to. There it is again. I was about to slit my wrists again with the silver knife that Drago had given me in case anything happened to him. He had told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. No, I thought it was Hairgrid. I thought it was Hairgrid, but it was a vampire. He started to scream, "Oh my fucking god, no! My scar hurts!" And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. Oh my god, red white?
Red, white,
It's all connected?
Red, white.
red, white.
Oh
my god, it's red white?
Oh my god, it's red white.
What are
Yeah, oh my
those?
God.
Honestly, I'm not even
No,
joking about that.
Panda. There was a character in Ace Attorney named Red White.
Yeah, but here's the
Wait, really?
here's the funniest part. He owns a company called Blue Corp, and I was going to make him sound like Walter White.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wish to know the title of my personage? Anyways, I stopped. How did you know? That his car hurt? What? I saw it, and my scar turned back into the lightning bolt. No, I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diablo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation, he said. Anyway, my scar hurt and it turned back into the lightning bolt. Save me. Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bonded.
Voldemort.
God,
The name-
I think my will to live is being had bondage.
I cannot excuse the poor grammar in this. I'm sorry.
Well, actually, there's a lot. Like, there's a theory that this is all satire.
that the
I don't
office
know.
role.
I mean, there are people who think this is legit. There are people who think this is satire. You know, we never know.
What
Okay.
do you believe?
If this is satire, the author did an okay job.
The author
Too
did
many
a great
misspellings.
job.
Too many
Anyway.
misspellings for my taste, but
Anyway, I was in the school nurse's office now recovering from my slit wrists. Snap and Lupin and Hagrid.
Hot right. Hot right. I
Hagrid.
should note that it's in all caps for some reason, Panda.
Hagrid. were there too. They were going to St. Mango's.
Saint Mango.
For context, Lich, the actual place it's a psychiatric hospital for the Wizarding World called Saint Mungo's
Mungo.
or Saint
Bro, at that
Mungo.
point, just
I
call it
don't.
Saint Mango.
They were going to Saint Mango's
Just call
after
it
they
Saint
were.
Mango.
I feel like that's probably just like what some people call it, honestly. Saint Mungo, no Saint Mango.
Yeah, that's true. They're going to St. Mango's after they recovered because they were pedophiles, and you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in a school with lots of hot girls. Dumbledore had constipated the studio camera they took off me naked.
Constipated the city camera?
Confiscated the video camera.
I-
Okay, I got genuinely confused about that for a minute.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be confiscated. The video camera.
Constipated the video camera.
Constipated the video camera.
I put up my middle finger at them. Anyway, Hagrid came into my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses. Anobi, I need to tell you something, he said in a V-serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off, I told him. You know I fucking hate the color pink anyways, and I don't like fucked up preps like you, I snapped. Hagrid had been mean.
Stole your rings.
Hagrid had been mean to me before for being gothic. No, Anobi.
Good for being gothic.
No, Anobi, Hagrid says. Those are not roses. What, are they goths too, you poser prep? I asked, because I was angry that he had brought me pink roses. I saved your life, he yelled angrily. No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton video made from your shower scene and being viewed by Snap and Lupin, who masturbated. See, is that spelled wrong?
Snap and
To-
Snap?
Snap.
Snap.
See, is that spelled wrong?
Yes.
To it, he added silently. Whatever, I yelled angrily. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. These aren't roses. He suddenly looked at them with an evil look in his eye and muttered, well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. That's not a spell, that's an MCR song, I called him wisely. Oh god, why did that...
I swear to God, this fanfiction was written by a child.
That's not my phone, that's my ball sack.
What?
What?
No. My friend, like, I remember my friends and I had, like, this just Word document full of random bullshit. And I don't know where it came from, just someone had, like, it took up, like, 3 or 4 pages of just, that's not my phone, that's my boss. And it stuck with me for some reason.
I mean,
So, yeah.
for obvious reasons, but like...
That's not a spell, that's an MCR song. I corrected him wisely. I know, I was just warming up my vocal cord days. Then he screamed, Petulous Marengo Micremically Romatio. For all you cool gothic MCR fans out there, that is a tribute. Especially for Raven, I love you girl. Imo noto okeo.
Is that lie? I refuse to believe it's lie.
No
Okay,
fucking clue. I don't listen to MCR.
I have a question for you guys.
I listen
Go
to
ahead.
NCR and I don't recognize
Do you want to know what I literally just got?
that. What?
What did you literally just get?
Dead Cells? A
The what?
legendary nutcracker.
Oh. Oh,
I have
actually, I
have
really
an
don't like
8
the
in
Nutcracker.
brutality.
Oh,
I have an 8 in brutality.
nice.
And,
Thing is, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the Nutcracker. It's a
Amanda, do me
bit
a favor.
too
Bust
slow
some
for
nuts.
me. Crack some nuts.
crack some nuts.
Anyways. And then the roses turned into a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air. And it was black. Now I knew he wasn't
And it
prep.
was black.
And it was black.
And it was black.
And it was black.
And now I knew he wasn't a prep.
This joke
Okay,
going.
I believe you now. What the fuck is Draco? What the fuck is Draco?
Like, I know it's probably supposed to be, where, but it's not how you use that.
Yeah. Hagrid rolled his eyes. I looked into the balls of flame, but I could see nothing.
Balls?
You see, Enobe,
Balls?
Dumbledore said. Yes. Watching the two of
Dumbledore.
us. Watching through us, watching the flame. To see what is in the films. Ha, your viewers' flames, get it? You must find yourself first, okay? Dumbledore seems to be drunk.
Is Dumbledore?
Yeah, hold on.
To see what is in the flames, you must find yourself first, okay? I have found myself, okay, you mean old man, Hagrid yelled.
Hagrid.
Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a head. I guess he didn't have a headache, or else he would have said something back. Hagrid stormed off back into his bed. You are a liar, Prof. Dumbledore. Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped on the ends with lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front. Then I put on black fishnets and black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joe Armstrong on them. This is some very weird merch. honestly. I put my hair all out around me so I looked like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who she is, you're a prep, so fuck off. And I put on red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss. You look kawaii, girl, Bloody Mary said sadly. Thanks, I get it. You do too, I said sadly too, but I was still upset. Otherwise, I would have said it happily.
Yep, there we go again.
I split both my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the blood. Okay. I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went to some classes. Vampire was in the hair of magical magic creatures. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. My fucking jaw. In the hair of magical magic creatures, he looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared and he had used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff. Oh no.
Oh no, Simon.
I was about to say.
Okay.
Oh no.
I have a question about these vampires.
Go ahead.
Is sucking blood, does it have to be like consensual, or I'm guessing it does have to be, but
If you care about consent, you're a prep. Fuck off.
Panda?
was that the actual line?
No.
No.
Panda, I want to make
No.
something clear. Don't ask questions pertaining to this fan fiction because the more questions you ask, the less sense it makes.
No, I want an answer to this question.
I don't.
Vastly different from work to work, but honestly, I don't think so. I think this is supposed to be a he who Hufflepuff's weak situation.
Yeah, you got Simon Black.
That was not weak. They're just too.
Yeah, dude, I'm a Hufflepuff.
Bro,
They're
same.
particularly good finders.
Bro, I'm also a Hufflepuff.
Hey.
Wait.
Honestly, JK can go to hell, but I do like the house system. If it wasn't ruined by the whole Slytherins are exclusively evil situation, it would have been a lot better.
It would be a lot better if Slytherin didn't exist and if the hat didn't exist.
You're very quiet, and also you cut out a lot.
As far. I like the house
Okay,
system,
wait.
but two things. One, get rid of Slytherin. Two, get rid of the hat.
Why get rid of Slytherin? There's it's for the people that are
Okay, wait.
cunning and cunning leaders that
Okay, don't get
kind
rid of
of.
Slytherin, but get rid of the whole evil requirement.
Yeah, again, get rid of the fucking evil guys in the house for the good guys.
Yeah.
That just reminded me, in Harry Potter musical, fucking Dumbledore has a speech where he's like, I just sort whoever looks like a good guy into Gryffindor, whoever looks like a bad guy into Slytherin, and everyone else can do whatever the fuck they want, I don't care. And Cedric speaks up being like, Hufflepuffs are particularly... Huh?
1 million points to Gryffindor.
No. Then Cedric speaks up and is like, Hufflepuffs are particularly good finders. The response is, what the hell is a Hufflepuff? Dude, you need to watch Harry Potter musical. And it's so good. And Dylan Saunders as Dumbledore is beautiful.
Who else would he play again? I keep forgetting. I'll get these roles memorized.
Dylan Saunders is the guy that played Jafar in Twisted, the guy that played Pinsir in Starship, and the guy that played Tom in Black Friday.
Nice.
Anyways, hi, he said in a depressed. Hi, he said in a depressed way. Hi back, I said in a equally sad way. We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful red gothic eyes, so much like Draco's. Then, we jumped on each other and started screwing each other. Poor Hufflepuff, just with bleeding from his neck, just like, okay then, I'm gonna go. Stop it now, you horny simpletons! Shout out Professor McGoggle.
McGonagall. McGoggle.
Professor McGoggle. Okay. Shout out Professor McGoggle, who was watching us, and so was everyone else. Vampire, you fucker, I said, slapping him. Stop trying to screw me, you know I loved Draco. Wow, already talking about him past tense? Okay, I see
that's
you,
what
Ebony.
J.K. Rowling is hated now. I didn't realize.
You didn't know she was actually a terrible person?
No, I remember hated her for a reason,
Well,
and
there you go.
I had a vague idea of what that reason was,
Well, it's a very justified reason.
but I didn't.
Multiple justified
There's several reasons, yeah.
Oh, well, I know one of them is that she's apparently transphobic, or they are apparently transphobic.
Yeah, extremely transphobic. She's a
Oh.
TERF. And also, a lot of the things that she wrote in the Harry Potter
TERF?
books. Yeah. A lot of the things she wrote in the Harry Potter books are actually, very kind of limited cultural stereotypes. Like, a lot of people kind of, after it came out that she was transphobic, people looked more critically at her work and were like, holy shit, what was it, the trolls, or the banker trolls, they're just a very anti-Semitic stereotype. And, the fact that,
Wow.
yeah, and a lot of the diverse quote-unquote characters are very, like, basic and to the bone, like the Irish guy obsessed with making things into alcohol and exploding shit.
I mean, I vibe with that, but I get it.
Okay. I would
And
have
also
approved
Cho
of that
Chang.
if said person,
I
if said
I would-
person who was,
I-
constantly drunk and making things with alcohol
I approve
was
of that
black
if
and
it-
Scottish.
Very funny.
That's purely for that reference. That is the only reason why I would have excused.
I don't think TF2 is
Used
out. I don't think TF2 was out yet.
Mm.
Because TF2 came out in
Anyways.
what? 2007?
Also, the fact that the only Chinese character was named Cho Chang.
Yeah. Oh, and the lore amendments.
And, the, the what?
Sasha, tell them about the lore amendments.
The Lorman?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Dumbledore stuff.
Oh, yeah, and the fact that, like, basically after all the books had been written, she just suddenly came out and was like, hey, Dumbledore's gay, have fun with that. I will totally not elaborate on that at all, ever.
Oh, and that apparently Hermione was supposed to be a black amputee.
Well, not was she supposed to, it's just, like, never stated that she was black, which she totally did. She mentioned that Hermione had a pale complexion.
Yeah. Totally made it clear that she
And-
was white and ginger.
Also, endorsement of slavery within the within the Hogwarts house. The house elves being slaves, literally.
Master has given
and-
Dobby a Glock.
And the fact that the werewolves were apparently a metaphor for having a sexually transmitted disease.
What the hell?
And apparently, yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
Come
And
on,
then
don't do
wrote
that
another
to the
detective
werewolves,
novel
they're cool.
where she wrote another detective novel where the murderer was a man pretending to be a trans woman and killing people or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, it was that. It was in a detective novel. The murderer was a man pretending to be a trans woman to kill people.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so. And my dad's wife supports her, and still thinks that Harry Potter books are great.
You told me. First off,
Anyways.
she's very wrong. For multiple reasons.
Yeah.
Also, Harry Potter's just not good.
Also, just personally, my personal gripe is that she posts Snape as this, like, wronged by the story character. That's just like, oh, his bullying of this 11-year-old kid is justified because his mom wouldn't bang him. Like, I'm sorry, but no.
Snape has a stick
Like-
up his ass, okay? He can go to hell.
It's just like she tries to justify and be like, "Oh, he was in love with Lily his whole life. That's why he was so horrible to her kid." Like, I'm sorry, what? Anyways. "Stop trying to screw me, you know I loved Draco," I shouted, and then I ran away angrily. Just then he started to scream, "Oh my fucking god, no! My scar hurts!" And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites.
Red, white, and blue.
God, who couldn't? "No!" I ran up closer. "I thought you didn't have a scar anymore. We've been over this, Ebony!" I shouted. "I do, but Diablo changed it. We've been over this. What? What? Why are we..." Okay, anyways. "I do, but Diablo changed it into a pentagram for
You
me,
already
and I
read
always
this.
cover it up with
We didn't go
foundation."
on to the next page yet.
No. What I'm saying is, they've already had this conversation in the previous chapter. No,
Okay.
like, I'm serious. If you scroll up in chapter 12, it's the exact same thing. Voldemort has in bondage. Special thanks to Raven, my... Voldemort.
Voldemort. Bro, I don't
thanks
know
to Raven,
what
my
damn
gothic
Voldemort
blood
is, but he
sister.
sounds cool.
My gothic blood sister, what the fuck? You're supposed to read this. Hey Raven, do you know where my sweater
She got shot mid-sentence.
She got... Oh, there's apparently like a whole chapter where, quote unquote, the account was taken... hacked by a prep.
Yeah, hacked chapter 39.
Yeah. Anyways, chapter 13. Author's note. Raven, thanks for helping... Oh, no.
Raven,
Sorry.
thanks for helping me, agent, and I'm sorry I talk your poster of Gerard, but that guy is such a fucking sex bomb. Perhaps stop flamming. I'm going to die.
Vampire and I ran up the stairs looking for Dumbledore. We were so scared. Huh?
You two.
What?
You two, conversation. I'm grabbing a brown. Actually, no, I'm not.
You're what?
Alright.
Oh.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Wait for me.
So what do you think, Panda? How are you liking my Immortal so far?
The grammar is the funniest thing about this.
It's a something. It's honestly it's
The grammar, this terrible fanfiction, is the only thing I care about, and that's only because I find it mildly entertaining.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Swear to God, a 7-year-old wrote this.
I think I wrote better shit when I was 7.
I know. That's why I'm saying it has to go backwards. Some backwards shit or something. I swear.
It's a whole
I've
mess.
also got baked mac and cheese.
Mayme's.
It's not like blue box or anything, but still pretty good. And yes, I call Kraft mac and cheese blue box.
Good for you.
Okay, because I was gonna bully the fucking shit out of you if you were gonna bully me. A mac and cheese brand blue box.
I don't know what's happening. Are you having a stroke? Are you Bames not?
Yes. Wait, what did you just say? Are you Bames Mond?
Wait, are you
Is
not
that what you
aware of the
said?
Bames Non's having a strong post? Oh my god, hold on. Hold on, Jesus. I didn't know you were uncultured like that. It's
Neither did I.
it's beneath the Ace Attorney memes that I've sent.
Okay. The Bond's name, James' name. Please tell what Bond's name, James? Are you right, babe? Babe's not strong. Come on, Bond, Joel. Well, that's kind of funny. Despite it's literally about James Bond having a stroke.
It's hilarious. This is my serotonin source. Anyways, I'm gonna send some more memes because what else am I supposed to do?
Delicate birds. Fucking hollow bones, suspicious. What are you hiding in there, love? Fuck shit, right? Fuck. So for TBH. TBH, you're kinda ugly. I didn't even like.
What have I
I
missed?
made an eye patch that looked exactly like an anime character. And I'm like, I get why they're so dramatic. I get it now. Having no perception data makes you want to start shit.
What are you talking about? I don't know what.
I sent some memes.
Hold on.
The Bond's name, James' name. Please
Oh
tell
yeah, Panda apparently didn't know about
Bond named
James Bond.
James.
He didn't know
Are
about
you alright?
James Bond having a stroke.
Bond's non's having a stroke called bondulance.
Bond's not having a strong call Bond. What about the
I'm a
eye
creep.
patch thing?
I'm a
though?
weirdo. Oh, I get that. I hate the fact that I get that creep one.
I mean, an eye patch.
What were
I
you
feel
saying,
like
Lich?
Oh, the eye patch. I mean, an eye patch, and I feel exactly you're like an anime character. Like I get why they're so dramatic. I get it now. Having no depth perception makes you want to start shit. Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm a creep. I'm a weird.
I'm a proud IQ. I'm a proud owner of an IQ of 5.5. Not for long, please. That's all I have.
Kay Faraday is here to take the
Back.
IQ points.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
I'm a creep. I'm French. So Panda, how are you enjoying my Immortal so far?
Alright, like I told Sasha, the funniest thing about this for me is the grammar.
Yeah, the grammar is terrible. It's like the only reason we're.
I
suffering
swear
through
to
it.
God,
The grammar is hilarious.
this was written by some backwoods 9-year-old.
Hell yeah! If you want to read along with us, there's the link. It's not the original. The original is long since been taken down. This is a reposted version. Ooh.
Okay. Please. The title is.
What?
It would have been even more entertaining if it was correct, but it is.
I didn't hear anything you just said.
It would have been even funnier if the title was spelled incorrectly, but I'm kind of happy it is.
Hard grid.
Call it bondulance.
Methamphetamine. Panda, do you have MS Paint? I mean, you should have MS Paint, but
No.
No, it should be. It should come pre-installed. Like search for it in your apps.
No, I have Google Drawings. I have Google Drawings.
Ah,
I'm back.
no, you're not.
Shit. How'd you know?
Sasha, do you have MS Paint? Oh wait, no, you have an app.
I do not
Yeah.
have MS Paint.
Yeah, no, I
What
don't have
is
MS Paint.
Procreate.
Y'all, I made a shit idiocy. Can y'all make some shitty?
I can make a
OC, so-
shitty OC later. Right now,
There.
we need to
Yeah.
make. We need to power through.
Panda, can you make one? I don't want mine to be lonely.
Don't make methamphetamine lonely,
What?
please.
My
Also, how'd you like my
Wait,
memes,
what?
Lich?
Your memes are good. My original do not steal original character needs a friend.
Wait, where am I supposed to be looking?
No, open up Google Paint or whatever it's called, and make your own shitty OC.
In the meantime,
In the mean,
No.
please.
No.
But I used the magic word.
No. Hold on, give me a minute to give the appropriate gift.
yes.
Or
The Emperor and I ran up to
And-
up the stairs looking for Dumbledore.
Yeah.
We were so scared. Dumbledore, Dumbledore! We both yelled. Dumbledore came there. What is it that you want now, you despicable snobs? He asked angrily. These fucking insults are great.
They are.
Mediocre. Oh, what was it? Mediocre dunces?
Yeah. Mediocre.
Yeah.
dances.
Voldemort has Draco, we shouted at the same time. He laughed in an evil voice. No, don't! We need to save Draco, we begged. No, he said meanly. I don't give a darn what Voldemort does to Draco. Not after how much he I'm losing brain cells. Not after how much he misbehaved in school, especially with you, Ebony, he said while he frowned, looking at me. Besides, I never liked him that much anyways. Then he walked away. Vampire started crying. My Draco, he moaned.
Don't you think gay guys are like
Hey.
so hot? Oh,
Oh god, okay. Up that she just wrote that. She wrote that.
She really wrote that.
Ew.
what did she write? What did she write?
She writes, don't you think gay guys are like so hot? Ugh.
Okay, yeah, but they're never gonna love you though. They're
Pear.
never
That's
gonna
not-
find
that's-
you hot.
It's the
point.
fetishizing of gay men. You know,
Sasha
that's
and I
the
have had
that's
very
the
long
problem.
conversations about before.
It's okay, I tried to tell him, but that didn't stop him. He started to cry tears of blood. Then he had a brainstorm. I had an idea,
Why
he
does
exclaimed.
everyone cry blood?
Because they're vampires, duh. Shut up, you prep. What? I asked him. You'll see, he said. He took out his wand and did a spell. Then, suddenly, we were in
Did a
Voldemort's...
spell?
Hurts.
Bro,
Yes, he
what
did
kind
a
of spell did he
spell.
do?
So specific.
What kind of
Then-
spell did he do though?
Suddenly, we were in Voldemort's lair.
Voldemort?
is my fa- Voldemort.
Voldemort though?
Voldemort. MPRT. We ran in with our wands out just as we heard a croon voice say, Allah Kadabra. No? Okay, wow, okay then. It was Voldemort. Who else in Voldemort's lair? Anyways, chapter 14. Voldemort or Volsamort. Or Voldemort.
That was the one. That was one of the spellings.
Anyways, chapter 14.
Fuck off, preps. Okay, Raven. Thanks for helping Agent. And I'm sorry. I couldn't update, but I was as derperist, and I had to go to the
The
hospital.
poorest.
Derperist.
P.S. I'm not
Depressed.
Give me 10 God Ravois. Warning, some
Oh,
of
Lord.
this chapter is extremely scray. Viewer excretion as this.
Violor excretion.
Or excretion advised. That's what you gotta put in front of like every Mild Magic recording. Fjord excretion advised.
Well, not every recording, because we've had some chill sessions.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. The one where it is advised.
Yes, like Anchax getting stabbed 6 times.
Yes. We ran to where Voldemort was. It turned out that Voldemort wasn't there.
Well, why would Voldemort be
Yeah.
where Voldemort was?
Yeah, if it's Voldemort's lair, why would Voldemort be there? Instead, the fat guy who killed Cedric was. Draco was there, crying tears of blood. Snaketail was torturing him. I'm pretty sure his name is not Snaketail. It's what was his fucking name? It was something Tail. Oh, what was that fucker's name?
Snap.
Oh
Snap, crackle,
god.
pop.
Ah, you need to do it.
Marauders. Fucking, what were their nicknames? Give me the goddamn nicknames. Peter Pettigrew. Wormtail. That's his fucking name. Wormtail. In canon, his nickname is Wormtail. His name is Peter Pettigrew. Anyways, Snaketail was torturing him. Vampire and I ran in front of Snaketail. A sight of you despicable preps, he shouted as we started shooting him with the gun. He then suddenly... Oh lord. He then suddenly, he looked at me and he fell down with a lovey-dovey look in his eyes. Dot, he said.
It's literally just a period.
Indeed, he is 16 years old, so he is not a pedophile, okay? Huh? I asked. And Nobi, I love you, will you have sex with me? Asked Snaketail. Aren't you glad I'm the one reading this?
Yes.
It feels so bad for people in the hotel rooms next to mine. Asked Snaketail. I started laughing crudely. What the fuck? You torture my BF and then you expect me to fuck you? God, you're so fucked up, you fucking bastard, I said angrily. Then I stabbed him in the heart. Blood poured out of him like a fountain. No, he screamed. He started screaming and running around.
Stabbed in the heart and not just screaming out in pain.
Then he fell down and died. I burst into tears sadly.
Brust.
Snaketail, what art thou doing? Called Voldemort. Then he started coming. It's so funny. No, not coming as in getting to a location. As in getting to a location.
Okay.
This is so funny.
You cannot tell with this.
The thing is, it's so funny to me because it's like there are certain actions that you cannot start doing without completely doing them. It's like saying he started blinking. Or like it's so funny to me. Like it's something that amateur writers, it's a mistake amateur writers make a lot, is like just they like writers like started doing something, but it's like a very short thing to do, and it's so weird. Anyways, we could hear his high heels clacking to us. I didn't know Voldemort wore high heels.
Wait. Voldemort is wearing high heels?
Honestly, fashion icon. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, no nose, no heels, no bitches.
No nose, all heels.
Voldemort
So we got on our
a head and two legs.
So we got on our broomsticks and we flew to Hogwarts. We went to my room. Hi, Squiddy.
Hi, Squiddy. We're still reading this. Panda's
Yeah.
loving it in the worst way possible.
So what?
The hour excretion advised.
The hour excretion advised.
So why is Panda still here?
Because he's been listening. to
He's
stuff
rhyming.
through my Immortal.
And I gotta say, the grammar,
The grammar's the best part.
so bad it's funny. The grammar is honestly so bad. It is funny. Even I have better grammar than this.
Anyways, so we got on our broomsticks and we flew to Hogwarts. We went to my room. Vampire went away. There, I started crying. What's wrong, honey? Asked Draco, taking off his clothes so we could screw. He had a sex pack, get it? 'Cause he is so sexy. And a really huge you-know-what and everything. It's so unfair, I yielded. Huh?
Isn't that what happened earlier? I thought what happened earlier was that slit his wrists and died. Is that?
Well, the thing is, you can only kill a vampire with a CROSS. No way I'm saying it.
No way I'm saying it.
Or steak, yeah.
Yeah, the question is what kind of steak? Sirloin, ribeye?
A machete.
Honestly,
Machete.
I hope someone just makes it canon that you can kill a vampire, like in some magical world, just by slapping a steak across their face.
This just reminds me of like this audio of Moist Critical and kill a man with a steak.
Huh? Of what?
Hold on, let me grab a video.
No, it's just I didn't hear what you said.
I'm still gonna grab it.
Can you repeat what you said?
This video Moist Critical killing a man with a steak. It was turned into a little Undertale animation thing. Because like in the video specifically, he sounds a lot like Sans, or what people headcan and as Sans' voice. And let me just send it. It's very funny.
A dangerous steak. It's like a break.
Genocide.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, it's so unfair, I yielded. Why can't I just be ugly or plain like all the other girls and preps here, except for Bloody Mary, because she's not ugly or anything. Why would you want to be ugly? I don't like the preps anyway. They're such fucking sluts, answered Draco. We love that good old-fashioned slut-shaming. Yeah, but everyone is in love with me. Like Snape and Lupin took a video of me naked. Hagrid says he's in love with me. Vampire likes me, and now even Snaketail is in love with me. Huh? What?
Just because they took a video of you naked does not mean that they are in love with you. Jesus Christ.
It's still kind of fucked up that they did, though. I just want to be you. I just want to be with you, okay, Draco? Why couldn't Satan have made me less beautiful? I shouted angrily. Don't worry, and Nobi isn't a snob or anything, but a lot of people have told her she's pretty. I'm good at too many things. Why can't I just be normal? It's a fucking curse. I shouted, and then I ran away.
Yeah, that's a Mary Sue right there.
Chapter 15!
Stop flaming. Okay, by the way, you suck from no on if Tim and someone flams me, I'm going to slip my wrist thanks to Raven for a pine.
Hopine.
The pain.
Okay, yeah, just hold that over people's heads. Love that. Ebony, shouted Draco sadly. No, please come back. But I was too mad. Whatever, now you can go and have sex with Vampire, I shouted. I stormed into my room and closed my back door with my blood-red key. I had a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. He looked so sexy in a way that reminded me of Draco and Vampire. I started to cry and weep. I took a razor and started to slit my wrists. I drank the blood all depressed. Then I looked at my black GC watch and noticed it was time to go to biology class. I didn't know Good Charlotte made watch merch. I mean, I didn't know who they were, so. But, anyways. I put on a short ripped black gothic dress that said anarchy on the front in blood red letters and was all ripped and a spiky belt. Under that I put on ripped black fishnets and boots that said Joel all over them with blood red letters.
Joel?
Yeah.
Varg Skeletor Joel?
I put my ebony black hair out. Anyway, I went downstairs feeling all sad and depressed as usual. I did some advanced biology work. I was turning a bloody pentagram into a black guitar. Okay? Suddenly the guitar turned to Draco. Anobi, I love you, he shouted sadly. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to, you filthy prep. You mediocre dunce. You ludicrous fool.
Mediocre dunce is a new word I've heard.
You mean new
Well, not new word, but like
I'd
insult.
not care what those fuckers, preps and posers think. Joseph Fink? The writer, welcome to Night Vale?
Cecil?
You're the most Huh?
No, Cecil?
Yeah. Yes. Well, actually, no, I think... No, because Cecil's not voiced by Joseph Fink. I think there's like an actual... Yeah.
On the note of Night Vale, we should listen to it together.
Mm-hmm.
Just discuss it. Just like
Yes.
just act like it's just on a radio station. We're just talking about whatever's playing.
You're the most beautiful girl in the world. Before I met you, I used to want to... okay, all the time. Now I just want to fucking be with you. I fucking love you. Then he started to sing The Chronicles of Life and Death. We considered it our song now, because we fell in love when Joel was singing it. Right in front of the entire class. His singing voice was so amazing and gothic and sexy, like a cross between Gerard, Joel, Chester, Pierre, and Marilyn Manson. All at once? Okay, then.
Those guys are so hot. If you do not know who they are, get the fuck out her.
Oh my fucking god, I said after he was finished. Some fucking preps stared at us, but Some fucking preps just stared at us, but I just stuck up my middle fingers. They were covered in black nail polish and were entwined with Draco's now at them. I love you, I said, and then we started to kiss just like Hilary Duff, I fucking hate that bitch, and CMM in a Cinderella story. Then we went away holding hands. Lupin shouted wasn't he taken to St. Mango's? What the fuck?
Exactly.
Lupin shouted at us, but he stopped because everyone was clapping by how sexy we looked together. Then I saw a poster saying that MCR would have a concert in Hogsmeade right then. We looked at each other, all shocked, and then we went together.
I'll be back again. This is a roller coaster.
We
can stop for today if you want.
No, I'm
Wow,
fine.
I have 12 brutality.
Well, I will be back.
Ooh.
Amongst each other and convince Panda to listen to Welcome to Night Vale. That's a joke, but also I think you'd like it, Panda.
Convince Sandy to what?
Convince Panda to listen to Welcome to Night Vale. It's a joke, but also I think you might like it.
Panda, why would you not want to listen to Welcome to Night Vale? Tell me.
I might not like it.
What gives?
I don't know. I've literally never heard of Welcome to Night Vale.
It is a podcast. I'm sorry, I blacked out, but it just sounded
It
like
is a
yes,
podcast. That's it. That's all you have to say.
Yes. But it's a podcast about like that's kind of like a radio station situation, in which of the city Night Vale, in which basically someone described it as every conspiracy theory is true. You know, the sheriff has like his secret police.
So
There are strange goings on. There's a whole city under the bowling alley, and it's just
Wait,
basically a
what?
city full of.
there's a city under the bowling alley?
Yep.
Is that Is that an actual conspiracy theory from this world?
No,
Curious.
I'm not saying that they're like legit conspiracy theories. I'm saying it's like it feels like there's just a lot of these kind of like conspiracy theory level things happening, and it's a very surreal
okay.
show.
We're actually real conspiracy. This is what we think would happen.
Yes,
if,
but it's
these
like
conspiracy theories were actually
it's very
true.
surreal, very how do I put this? It has like creepy moments in which you're like, okay, what? Who the fuck is even like? What is even happening here? And other times you're just dying laughing because it's very funny.
Cecil Palmer is definitely an eldritch nightmare.
Oh, yeah, but here's the thing: if Cecil Palmer is an eldritch nightmare,
Oh my god, that's the
he's still scared of
mentality.
the administration.
Yeah.
Or
That's
was it?
concerning.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Like I
you know.
imagine him either as just like this unfathomable eldritch horror, or just fancy 1920s radio operator or radio host. It's like there's no in between.
But yeah,
Oh
it's
my
got this
God,
incredible,
13
menacing, but also comfortable energy. Like, I cannot tell you, when I listened to Welcome to Night Vale, I was both terrified and comforted by it at the
here.
same
Like,
time.
I really only listen to Welcome to Night Vale when I'm like trying to sleep. And yeah, Cecil's voice is very comforting, but it's also incredibly unnerving.
Good night, Night Vale. Good night.
Whenever I hear that, I know I've been up for too long.
Huh? You know you've what?
I know I've been up for too long if I make it to the end of the episode.
Also, they have the weather sections where they just play, like, music from different creators. And it's actually very good, because, like, I found a lot of songs that I like through it.
Yeah.
Like Jerusalem, which is still a vibe.
Jerusalem is very funny.
And all I ate was olives.
I
Nothing
now have a
but olives.
14 in
Mountains
vitality.
of
Oh my
olives.
god.
It was a good 10 days. I like olives.
You gotta send Panda Jerusalem.
Later. Anyways,
Oh,
chapter
sorry.
16. Let's go. Author's note.
Oh, right, hold on. You know what? Shut up, okay? Prove to me your nut preps. Raven, you suck, you fucking bitch. Give me back my fuckers. You sort to eat yourself up to rid this. Raven, what the fuck, you bitch? You're supposed to do this. By the way, thanks to Brittany 5655 for chat etching my Japanese.
Wow. Nah.
I'm gonna die.
I mean, there's some drama with the author. Okay, interesting. We ran happily to Hogsmeade. There we saw the stage where GC had played. We ran in happily. MCR were there playing Helena. I was so fucking happy. Jared looked even sexier than he did in the pictures. Even Draco thought so. I could totally see him getting in a... Okay, but it didn't matter, because I knew that we were the only ones true... Shit, hold on. Because I knew now... Because I...
Sasha's having a stroke.
Yeah, no, sorry.
I'm having an Ace
Call
Attorney
Sasha.
style witness breakdown. I'm about to fucking start key smashing. I'm
Call
like,
the Sasha ambulance, bro.
call the Bondulance.
Sasha, you can listen back through this and make some objection to LOLs out of this.
Huh?
You can make some objection to LOLs out of this recording.
Mm-hmm. But it didn't matter, because I knew that we were the only true ones for each other. I was wearing a black leather mini dress and black leather platinum boots with red ribbed fishnets. Draco was wearing a black baggy MCR t-shirt and black baggy pants. Anyway, we stated moshing to Helena. We Frenched. We ran up to the front of the band to stage dive. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the others. We gasped. It wasn't them at all. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers.
What happened to Voldemort?
It's Death Eaters. I love it. Death Dealers. But also, okay, so apparently Voldemort and a Gerard mask is sexier than Gerard. We love that for him.
That is very funny.
What the fuck, Draco? I'm not going to a concert with you. That's your takeaway, Ebony? That is your takeaway? I shouted angrily. Not after what happened to me last time, even if it's MCR and you know how much I lick them. What? Because
Lick
we...
them?
Yeah, she licks them. She licks MCR. Did you not know? MCR have so many lickers. What? Because we, he gadgeted uncomfortably. Because guys don't like to talk about you know what. Yeah, because we
You
know.
what?
I
What do you
yielded in
mean,
an angry
you know what?
voice.
I know I don't know what. What do you mean?
They fucked.
Segs.
I'm sorry, he put his boy thingy into her you know
Why
what.
would you be embarrassed about having a slightly, maybe a gay experience? Why?
What do you mean gay?
Okay, and I don't think you can really help that. I mean,
What?
Huh?
Huh?
wow, I am lost.
What are
on
you talking
guys.
about? Do you know who the
Okay, so-
protagonist is?
A woman.
Yes, right?
Huh?
The,
Yeah, Ebony Dark.
Wait, the
Ebony
antagonist
Dark
or the protagonist?
Dementia Ravenway.
The protagonist is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway, who's a woman.
Wow, that is an edgy name. Oh my
Yes.
god.
Even worse, there is an apostrophe in the middle.
Wow.
Of this.
There's apostrophe in the word darkness. It's Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway.
Bro.
Anyways, we won't do that again, Draco promised. This time we're going with an escort. Oh my god, oh my fucking god, what the fuck? Are you giving into the mainstream? I asked. So I guess you're a prep or a Christina or what now? Are you also gonna go for? Are you also going for a name change like Vampire?
Bro, I think he's a Christina, bro.
No, he muttered loudly. Are you becoming a prep or what? I shooted angrily. Nobi, I'm not. Please come with me. He fell down to his knees and started singing The World is Black by GC to me. I was flattened.
Flattened, bro? Bro, did you become Flat Stanley?
I forgot about Flat Stanley. God, way to make me feel, Amanda.
I was flattened because that's not even a single. Not even a single. He had memorized the lyrics. He memorized the lyrics just for me. Lyrks. Lyrics. Okay, then I guess I will have to, I said, and then we Frenched for a while, and I went up to my room. I thought there was like a... Or is just Voldemort just starting his singing career by impersonating MCR? Like, did he not come to attack them, or did he just come to vibe? Okay. Bloody. God. Bloody Mary was standing there. Hajime mashite, girl, she said happily. She speaks Japanese, so do I. That means how do you do in Japanese. By the way, Willow, that fucking poser, got expelled. She failed all her classes and she's kept math.
Raven, you fucking suck. Fuck you.
Serves that fucking bitch right. I laughed angrily. Well, anyway, we were feeling all depressed.
Felling.
We were feeling all depressed. We watched some gothic movies like Das Netmar for Xmas. Maybe Willow will die too, I said. Kawaii. Bloody Mary shook her head energetically.
can't do something
Bro, the
energetically
grammar in
and
this.
lethargically.
Energetically and
Energetically.
Lethargically. Oh yeah, have a confession. After she got expelled, I murdered her, and then Lupin did it with her because she's a necrophiliac.
And
Okay! She just went there. Necrophiliac.
No, I know what it means. I know what what
Sounds
you
like,
say.
honestly, necrophiliac sounds like a medicine.
It does.
Agreed.
Medicine boy.
Kawaii, I commented happily. We talked to each other in silence for the rest of the movie.
How do you talk?
Oh, hey,
in
by the way-
silence?
Huh?
How do you talk in silence?
I don't know. Oh, hey, by the way, I'm going to a concert with Draco
just some
tonight in Hogsmeade.
complicated way of
MTR.
whispering?
Oh shit, is this like a dream sequence? Wait, why is she going to Hogsmeade to see MCR again? What? Why is there an MCR concert again? What? I said, I need to wear like the hot set outfit ever. EVA. Bloody Mary nodded energetically.
I should
Energetically.
know, Panda, that like random parts are just like capitalized.
Yeah, it's like randomly capitalized as well. Oh my fucking god, totally,
Okay,
let's
I think
go.
the author thinks. I'm pretty sure that the author thinks that randomly capitalizing letters makes up for their bad grammar.
I still think this is a troll.
In a hot topic, right? I asked, already getting out my special hot topic loyalty card. No,
Card.
my head snapped up. What? My head spun. I could not believe it. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary, are you a prep? No, she laughed. I found some cool gothic stores near Hogwarts, that's all. Who told you about them? Oh no, is she Canadian? I asked,
I think
sure
Canadian.
I asked, sure it would be Draco or Diablo or
Yo,
Vampire.
look,
Don't
it's
even.
him, Mr. Hot Topic.
Oh my god, it's Hot Topic. I asked, sure it would be Draco or Diablo or Vampire. Don't even say that name to me. Or me. Dumbledore, she said. Let me just call our Brahms. Oh my fucking god, Dumbledore? I asked quietly. But it's all caps locked, so I don't know. Yeah, I saw the map of Hogsmeade on his desk, she told me. Come on, let's go. We're going in a few punk goth stores, specifically for the concerts in Hogsmeade. The salesperson was, oh my god, hotter than Gerard, except not, because that's impossible. And he gave me a few addresses. We only have these for the real goths. The real goths? Me and Bloody Mary asked. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many posers there are in this town, man. Yesterday, Lupin and Snap tried to buy a gothic camera pouch. He shook his head. I didn't even know they had a camera. Oh my fucking god, no, they're gonna spy on me again. I cried, running out of the changing room wearing a long black dress with lots of red tulle coming out and very low cut with a huge slit. Oh my Satan, you have to buy that outfit, the salesperson said. Yeah, it looks totally hot, said Bloody Mary. You know what, I am gonna give it to you free, 'cause you look really hot in that outfit. Honestly, shit.
That's not how capitalism works.
That's not how communism works.
I don't know. Just feeling bad there.
Hey, are you gonna be at the concert tonight? He asked. Yeah, I am actually. I looked back at him. Hey, by the way, my name's Bondi.
Bondi, bro.
In the end, it's gonna be just Bames Nond. Hey, by the way, my name's Bondi Darkness Dementia Tara. Way, what's yours? Oh my god, I realized she cut out Raven because she's not friends with Raven anymore.
Yeah.
Tom Ridd, he said, and ran a hand through his black dyed hair. Maybe I'll see you there tonight. Yeah, I don't think so, cause I'm going there with my BF Draco, you sick perv, I yelled angrily, but before he could beg me to go with him, Hargrid flew in on his black broom, looking worried. Oh my fucking god, Bondi, you ought to get back into the castle now.
I said
Chapter 17, author's note.
I said stop the styro. The style.
Oh.
If you're a prep then do not read it. You can tell whether you're a prep or not by my quiz. It's on my homepage. If you're not, then you rock. If you are, then fuck off. Please, Willow isn't really a prep. Raven, please do this. I'll promise to give you back your poster.
Shit, they made up. It's the drama. I feel like the author's notes, like the story in the author's note is like its own little fan fiction, and I love that. I think it's a work of art, honestly. Just the story of a person's descent into madness as they write the worst fanfic ever. Tom Riddle gave us some clothes and stuff for free. He said he would help us with makeup if he wanted, because he was really into fashion and stuff. He's bisexual. He's Szechuan sauce.
Oh god.
Szechuan sauce, bro? Is that the entire arc of the story?
Hargerd kept shooting at us to come back to Hogwarts. Okay then. What the fuck, Hargerd?
Is it spelled?
It is spelled C-U-M, yes. What the,
Oh my
what the
God.
fuck, Hargrid? I shouted
Why-
angrily.
Why is it spelled C-U-M?
Fuck off, you
Why?
fucking bastard. Well, anyway, Willow came. Hargrid went away angrily. Hey, bitch, you look kawaii, she said. Yeah, but not as kawaii as you. Okay, wasn't she murdered in the last chapter? She got murdered in the last chapter.
Continuity doesn't exist.
I answered sadly, because Willow was really pretty and everything. She was yeah, fucking immediately just gotta make up to her so she fucking betas my fic. She was wearing a short black corset thingy with blood red lace on it and a black blood red mini skirt. Leather fishnets. Leather fishnets.
That no.
Oh lord. I need some water.
Leather fishnets would be super uncomfortable. Why would, who would want that?
Oy. Okay. And black pointy boots that showed off how pale she was. How do boots show off your skin complexion?
Contrast, I guess.
Okay. She had a really nice body with big bobs and everything. Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder.
Oh no, oh god. We're going in a new direction, fellows. The new direction of horrible. She was thin enough to be anorexic. It's a new direction of horrible. So are you going to the concert with Draco? She asked. Yeah, I said happily. I'm gong. I'm gong. I'm gong. It's fucking from Hunter x Hunter? No. I'm gong with Diablo, she answered happily. Well, anyway, Draco and Diablo came. They were both looking extremely hot and sexy, and you could tell they thought we were hot too. Diablo was wearing a black t-shirt that said 666 on it. He was wearing tons off makeup, just like Marilyn Manson. Draco was wearing black leather pants, a gothic black GC t-shirt, and black Vans he got from the Warped Tower. Oh lord, I think I'm having a stroke. Bloody No, wait, no, not Bloody Mary. Bloody Mart was going to the concert with Dracola. Legend, you're seeing this?
No, I'm not.
Dracola used to be called Naval, but it turned out that he was kidnapped at birth, and his real family were vampires.
God, I hate this.
They died in a car crash. Naval converted to Satanism and he went goth. He was in Slytherin now. He was wearing a black warped t-shirts, black jeans and shoes and black hair with red streaks in it. We call him Dracula now. Well, anyway, we all went to Draco's Black Mercy Benz. Get it? 'Cause we're gpfic. How do I have the energy to still laugh at this shit? I don't know. That his dad Lucian gave him. We did pot,
If you have the
coke,
energy to
and
keep laughing, it'll
crack.
keep getting more absurd.
Huh?
If he's getting more absurd, that's how you have the energy to laugh.
Yeah. We did pot, coke, and crack. Draco and I made out. We made fun of those stupid fucking preps. We soon got there. I gasped. Gerard was the sexiest guy ever. He looked even sexier than he did in pics. Are we doing this again? Are we seriously doing this again? He had long raven black hair and piercing blue eyes. He was really skinny and he had an amazing ethnic voice. Okay. Moving right along. We marched to Helena and some other songs. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. Oh, we're doing this, but just with worse grammar, I guess. So did the other members. I gasped. It wasn't Gerard at all. It was an ugly, preppy man with no nose and red eyes. Everyone ran away but me and Draco. Draco and I came. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers. Again. You moronic idiots, he shouted angstily. Enobi, I told you to kill a vampire. Thou have failed, and now I shall kill thou and Draco. No, no, please, we begged sadly, but he took out his knife. Suddenly, a gothic old man flew in on his broomstick. He had long black hair and a long black beard. No, wait, shit, no. Long black bread. A long black bread.
Take this break. You need it.
Huh?
I'll be back again. You can take the break.
Oh, Lord. Where you can take a break.
See if you can dig
Makes
up
a great
some terrible-
vacation.
see
Maybe
if
take
you can
just a
dig
little
up some
examination
terrible
as well.
fanfics for me to read. Because you're basically reading this whole one. I have to read the next one.
Ugh.
But like nothing explicit.
I know. Something that you can actually read out loud.
Yeah, it's not like that JoJo one. You know the one.
The JoJo one? I don't think I do.
That certain JoJo fic with questionable tags.
I don't think I know which one you're talking about.
Don't send anything JoJo related. I just asked that.
Okay, list of fanfiction considered the worst. Oh my god.
Okay, I'll be back.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh lord. You know, since the release of the Persuasion Netflix adaptation, I've decided that I'm gonna actually read the original story on my own because I heard that it's much better. And like I heard some reviews talk about it in a very positive light, so you know, that's gonna be fun. Jeez. Top monarch, OG oligarch, ruler of the earth and its core. Give them all the unsung anti-hero they deserve. Have nothing left to lose, so the only path to choose is twisted. No thoughts that empty. Oh, Lord.
Okay, I'm finally back. I know it took a while.
And guess what?
What? Panda left?
I found it.
Found what?
I found the next thing we can read.
Oh no.
Hogwarts School of Prayers and Miracles, a Harry Potter fanfiction written by Proud Housewife. It is overall a Christian version of the book series. It has mostly received overwhelmingly negative reviews criticizing its out-of-character characters, degradation of the canon, and preachy propaganda. Some reviewers believe the story to be worse than My Immortal, arguably making this the worst fanfiction ever written.
Oh, that's a bold claim. Worse
And
than
since
My
it's
Immortal.
overly Christian, it won't. At least I'm hoping it won't be overly inappropriate.
No, if it's overtly Christian, it probably shouldn't have any profanity.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I should be able to read it safely.
All right.
What are the other two?
The other. No, I just found one.
You said 3.
I did not.
I guess I'm just tired.
Anyways.
I had to go touch grass. Not
Ah.
literally, but I did have to go get some air.
Are we still going? Let's go. Here we go.
Yeah.
He had long black hair and long black bread. He was wearing a black robe that's
I'm sorry, bread?
bread.
Bread?
Bread.
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 Bread?
He was wearing a black robe that said Avril Lavigne on the back. He shotted a spell and Voldemort ran away. It was Dumbledore. Chapter 18.
Hold on. Where it... Okay, this is the wrong channel, first off. Second off, I'm trying to send my new favorite gift. Sometimes this thing wants to be slow. Think this is the one? Nope. I'm still leaving it though.
Wow, okay. Okay, wow. Okay.
need
Holding
to
on.
I need to send it. Is it? There it is. Bread.
Bread.
Listen, you don't understand just how much I love this gift. Also, I want to know that loaf of bread is the size of a human person.
Oh, wonderful.
Just these are just big robots, big robots.
Robots.
Yep. Anyways, I said stop flaming.
Flaming.
If you do, then you're fucking prep. Thanks to Raven for that helping stuff. You rock. And you're not a prep. Thanks for Masuter. P.S. the odor S and Dumbledore or swore is cause he tricked into be gothic soder.
This, like, ugh. I woke up the next day in my coffin. I walked out of it and put on some black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, bloodbed lipstick, and a black, really low-cut leather dress that was all ripped and in stripes so you could see my belly. Okay, I was wearing a skull belly ring with black and red diamonds inside it. Nice. The night before, Draco and I went back to the skull. Get it, skull, cause I'm gothic and I like death. Dumbledore chased Voldemort away. We flew there on our brooms. Mine was black and the broom stuff was blood red. There was lace all over it. Draco had a black MCR boom. We went back to our rooms and we had you know what to a Linkin Park song.
Why is it like an entire quote unquote paragraph in parentheses?
Don't ask me. Well, anyway, I went down to the Great Hall. It's just full of grates. There, all the walls were painted black and the tables were black too. But you would see that there was pink paint underneath the black paint. And there were posters of posers, bands everywhere, like Ashley Simpson and the Backstreet Boys.
Hey, what's wrong with the Backstreet Boys? Don't you slander the Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet's back, alright.
Don't slander the Backstreet Boys.
I don't actually think I've ever listened to the Backstreet Boys.
They're not bad.
I mean, I think I know what those songs are, but, you know, when they were popular, I was still under the rock.
I want it that way.
What the?
I want it that way.
Oh, I wanted that way is black. That's Backstreet Boys?
Yeah.
Oh. Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Now number 5.
I love that. I've never seen that show, but I love that scene.
I've not seen the episode. I didn't get that far in, but still, it's
like,
great.
That's Brooklyn Nine-Nine, right?
Yeah, that's Brooklyn Nine-Nine. What the fuck? I shouted, going to sit next to Bloody Mary and Willow.
Bloody.
Bloody. Mary was wearing a black leather mini with a good shreloot. Good shreloot t-shirt.
Shreloot. I said, Shreloot?
Fine.
Good Shreloots. Shrolet was good, Shreloot is better. Shreloot.
Next D&D character name, Shreloot.
Shreloot, that's perfect fantasy. That's peak fantasy right there.
Good Shreloot t-shirt, black fishnets, and black pointy boots. Willow was wearing a long gothic black dress with blood red writing that was all lacy and came up to your thighs, and black boots and fishnets. Vampire, Dracula, and Draco came. We started to talk about who was sexier, Mikey or Gerard Way or Billy Joe Armstrong. The boys joined in because they were bi. Those guys are so fucking hot, Nabel was saying all suddenly. Dude, respect the name changes. Saying as suddenly a gothic old man with a black beard and everything came. He was the same one who had chased away Voldemort yesterday. He had normal tan skin, but he was wearing white foundation and he had dyed his hair black with ethical colors because they're not good for hairs. You should not we say no to animal testing in this household. I'm sorry. That was a bad joke. For context, hair is misspelled to mean hair, not hair. Dumbledore? We all gasped. What the fuck? I shouted angrily. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort. Hello, everyone, he said happily. As you can see, I gave the room a big... Huh?
Hello, everybody. My name is Mark Plyer.
As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What do you think about it? Everyone from the poster table in Gryffindor started to cheer. We goths just looked at each other all disgusted and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was. One. By the way, you can call me Albert. He called as we left to our classes. Albert? Isn't his name Albus?
Albus Dumbledore? No, I think you mean Albert Dumbledore.
Dumbledore. What a fucking poser, Draco shouted angrily as we as we weed. God no. As we weed to transformation. Oh. We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. I could see him crying blood in a gothic way. Get it? Way like Gerard. But I didn't say anything. I bet he's having a midlife crisis, Willow shouted. Why did she shout that? What? That's kind of mean. No one come in. Joey Richter is crying in here.
Well, I don't
I'm sorry.
Get it.
That's from me and my dick. It's a joke. It's a music. It's a Star Kid musical. I was so fucking angry. Chapter 19. I'm not okay. I promise. Pretty sure that's a song title. Author's note?
Oh, sorry. Zoned. Please stop flaming the story if you do, you're a fucking prep.
Fucking prep? What are you, British?
I mean, look at how it's spelled.
You're a fucking prep.
Okay. From
You're a fucking prep.
And I'm going to dealt your mint and reviols. By the way, Evan and abhor blood, so their thanks to Raven from the help. I that made me lightheaded.
Oh Lord.
That made me actually
Oh, did we
lightheaded.
Dude.
I'm struggling.
It's okay, we got this. We can do it.
I'm not sure.
All day we sat angrily thinking about Dumbledore. We were so fucking pissed off. Well, I had one thing to look forward to, the MCR concert. What? This is the third MCR concert in like 2 days. It has been postponed, so we could all go. Anyway, I went to the common room sadly to cut classes. Draco was being all secretive. I asked what it was, and he got all mad me and started crying all hot and angsty. Aren't he sensitive bi guys so hot? Gag. No one fucking understands me, he shouted angrily as his black hair went in his big blue eyes like Billy Joe in Boulevard of Borken.
Boulevard of Borken Dreams. Borken.
God. Oh my god, I'm dying.
Borken. Boulevard of Borken Dreams.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. His big blue eyes like Billy Joe in Boulevard of God damn it. Of Borken Dreams. He was wearing black baggy pants, a black MCR t-shirt, and a black tie. Get it? Instead of tie, cause I'm gothic. I was wearing a black leather low-cut top with chains all over it, a black leather midi, black high-heeled boots, and a cross-belly thing. My hair was all up in a messy, really high bun like Amy Lee in Gong Under. Email me if you want to see the pic. Girl, do not give out your email address like that. Accuse me? What about me? I growled. But he granted. Jesus, I cannot even fucking properly read. I stopped comprehending. Bitch, are you here?
I'm here, unfortunately.
I stopped comprehending. I cannot probably fucking read actually properly spelled words. Accuse me? What about me? I growled. But he grunted. You fucking bastard, I moaned. No, wait, it's not what it fucking looks like, he shouted. But it was too late. I knew what I heard. I ran to the bathroom angrily, cring. Damn. Cring. Draco banged on the door. I whipped and wept as my bloody eyeliner streamed down my cheeks and made cool tears down my feces. Okay, down your feces like Benji in the video for girls and boys. Raving that is so your video. I took out a cigarette and started to smoke pot. Suddenly, Hargrid came. He had appeared. You gave me a fucking shock, he shouted angrily, dropping my pot. What the fuck do you think you're doing in the girls' room?
Girls.
Only it wasn't just Hargrid. Someone else was with him too. For a second I wanted it to be Tom Ridd or maybe Draco, but it was Dumbledore. Hey, I need to ask you a question, he said, pulling out his black wannabe gothic purse. What are you wearing to the concert? You know who MCR are? I gasped. No, I just saw there was a concert that a lot of goths and punks were going to, he said. Anyway, Draco has a surprise for you. Chapter 20.
I said do not ask you care or what you think. Stop. Flame. Okay. It prepped. Thanks to Raven for the help. Oh yeah, by the way, it'll be on vacation in Transylvania for the next 3 days, so do not expect updates.
Love getting updates. All day I wondered what the surprise was. Meanwhile, I put on a black leather mini, a black corset with purple lace stuff all over it, and black gothic compact boots. Wasn't it compact? Ugh. MCR were going to do the concert again since Volksamord had taken over the last one. We're back on our old fucking game, boys. I slit my wrists while I moshed to MCR in my bedroom all night, feeling excited. Isn't the point of moshing that there's a lot of people?
Yeah,
Huh?
you can't really mosh on your own.
Suddenly, someone knocked on the door while I was trying on some black clothes and moshing to Fang Yu for the venom. I got all mad and turned it off, but secretly I hopped inside that it was Draco so we could do it again. What the fucking hell are you doing? I shouted angrily. It was Lupin! Are you gonna
Not reading that.
No, I yelled. I was allowed to say that because Dumbledore had told us all to be careful around him and Snap since he was a pedo. I am not allowed to say that because Dumbledore did not tell me that, okay? No, actually, get it, hell? Can I please borrow some condoms? He growled angrily. I don't want to read this. Yeah, so you can fuck your 6-year-old girlfriend, huh? I shouted sarcastically. Fuck her, he said, gong away.
Gone, go away.
Gone with the wind. Gone with the wind. Well, anyway, I put on some black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, and some black lipstick and white foundation. Hopefully not in that order, because then your makeup's gonna be fucked up. Then I went. Then I gasped. Snake and Lupin were in the middle of the empty hall doing it, and Dobby was watching. Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot. Huh?
Master has given Dobby a Glock.
Do the job, Dobby. Get him done. Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot. They both shooted angrily when they saw me. Dobby ran away crying. They got up, though. Normally, I would have been turned on. I love seeing guys do it. But both of them were fucking preps. By the way, Snake is moved to Gryffindor now. Snake? 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 What the fuck? Is that why you wanted condoms? I asked sadistically. See, I spelled that. Only you wouldn't give them to me, Lumpkin shouted angrily. Well, you should have told me, I replayed. You dimwit, Snake began to shoot angrily, and then I took out my black camera and took a pic of them. You could see that they were naked and everything. Well, excuse me, they both shouted angrily. What was that all about? It was to blackmail you, I snarked. So now next time you see me doing it with my boyfriend, you can't fucking rat me out or I'll show this to Dumbledore. So fuck off, you bastards. I started to run. They chased me, but I threw my wound at them, and they tripped over it. Well, anyway, I went outside and there was a vampire looking extremely fucking hot. What the fuck? Where's Draco? I asked him. Oh, he's being a fucking bastard. He told me he wouldn't come. Vampire said, shaking his head. You want to come with me to the concert? Then he showed me his flying car. I gasped. It was a black car. He said his dog father. Okay, his dog father. Lich, are you alive?
No, I'm not.
His dog father, Sirius Black, had given it to him. I love that because he is a dog father. He turns into a dog. We love that for him. The license plate on the front said MCR 666 on it. The one on the back said Enobi on it. I gasped. We flew to the concert hall. MCR were there playing. Vampire and I began to make out, moshing to the music. I gasped, looking at the band. I almost had an orgasm. Gerard was so fucking hot. He began to sing Helena, and his sexa, beautiful voice began to fill the hall. And then I heard some crying. I turned and saw Draco crying in the corner. Oh my god. Shit, dude, we're like almost halfway there.
You want to call it for now?
If you want to, I really don't care.
I think I've had enough.
Okay.
Well, that was half.
Well, not half, because there's 44 chapters and we're in
Doesn't
21.
matter, I'm cutting into this thing right now.
Oh Lord, how long have we been doing this for?
3.5 hours.